Today we are making this island-themed resin clock, and Caitlin made a mock-up of this, so hopefully after a few hours we're going to end up with something like this.
Yes, but we have a few steps to go through before we get there. We are going to start with an acrylic base, and it's got the base circle plus an outer rim, and then we're going to add some acrylic laser cut islands to it. Then we're going to cover those laser cut islands in plaster to build up like an actual islandy texture. And next, we shall paint the base of the background circle with acrylic paint to make it look like oceany colors. Then we're going to add some greenery on the islands to make the islands look more like islands. And then finally, we're going to pour resin over the ocean so it doesn't look like paint. It actually looks like water. And then as a finishing touch, we're going to add these cool wooden clock hands and a little seagull on the second hand. And yes, I do realize that the seagull is backwards in the mock-up. Everyone in chat has been mentioning that. It is backwards. We're not going to do it backwards in the final unless we do it accidentally.
Yeah, but let's take you back 1 week when we actually started this project.
Woo.
Caitlin designed up some really interesting and natural looking islands to represent all of the hours of the day.
Evan 3D modeled it and we sent it to the Glowforge to do some laser cutting.
I think I cut that outer edge twice.
Yeah, I think you did.
Oopsie, that's my bad. But the islands are looking great. Wow, look at that. And the bright cutting light, wow.
Shield your eyes, everyone. Okay, next up we sanded it to give it a bit of a rough edge to grip on, not only for the resin that we're gonna do later, but also so that we could glue down this outer rim that is gonna keep the resin from leaking out.
And look at the very official 8-clamp procedure and adjustments. And then we use some like really strong acrylic glue that'll glue this and make sure that no resin escapes. Alrighty. So that catches you up to where we're at. Now let's start with step 1. Now I don't know if you guys can tell, but we lightly etched some placeholders showing us where all of the islands are gonna go. I don't even think that's gonna show up on camera. I can barely see it myself.
Yeah.
But it will be useful.
The camera like doesn't even know how to focus. There we go.
Okay, like that. Put a little super glue down. Put the island down. Now, Caitlin designed this based on just like an idea I had. I was like, what if there's an island out in the middle of nowhere? But it's like a clock and there's islands all around it for the hours.
And the 3, 6, 9, and 12 are like bigger islands.
Yeah. And then Caitlin just came up with this design all by herself and it turned out really cool. So we've been so excited about this for a while. Honestly, this has been on our list to make for how long?
Months.
Months! And we're finally getting to it. We're really excited, but we wanted to do it live because we like making our life harder, I guess.
It would certainly be easier not doing it live, but it's more exciting this way.
Yeah.
I like this little like button switcher on the camera.
I know, right? Guess how long ago I bought that?
Also months?
Like a year ago.
Oh my God.
It's just taken me a while to set it up. I'm sorry. Alrighty. There we go. This is going
does
really
it feel
smoothly.
like, yeah, I was gonna ask, does it feel like they're getting on there nicely?
We pre-sanded everything, which was really nice. I mean, you guys understand how sanding works. Doing it live doesn't really add much to the experience.
Yeah.
So that's something we did in advance.
Some of these little guys, let me just show you.
They're so tiny.
Can you imagine? I sanded this thing. It's so small, it won't even focus. I sanded this.
It's a speck.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
It's so small. I sanded both sides too.
Alrighty. Now,
I do wonder why I made some of the little ones so detailed, because we're gonna cover them with the plaster.
Yep.
And they're just gonna be lumps.
But like, you're giving that lump a seed to start from.
Okay.
And you know, each one will be different.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful. That's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, lumps are life.
Lumps are life. This one right here that I'm about to put down, I don't know if they'll be able to see it, but it totally looks like a llama.
Texas? Oh, what?
It looks like a llama.
Oh, one of them looks like Texas.
This looks like a llama. I'm gripping its head right there. You can see its 2 feet.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's the llama one. One of them looks like Texas.
This is Llama Island right there. Love it.
Let's see if I can find Texas.
I don't remember Texas.
This is Texas.
That's Texas? Baby. Oh, it's Texas! I see it now.
It's Texas.
That's totally Texas. All right, Texas, you go right here. You are now forever 7 o'clock, Texas.
7 o'clock when you can finally go outside in the summer and not burn
Yeah.
in Texas.
All right, this is working out pretty well.
Nice.
It's funny, I don't know why, but like, you have another llama too.
I think I duplicated the
You
little ones.
duplicated? You duplicated?
I'm sorry. Well, they're not going to look the same in the final. We can add like more thickness to one or the other. Just put it upside down. Rotate it.
Wait, this is another Texas.
Yeah, I just said I duplicated some of them. I like rotated them, flipped them.
You're like, why did I make them so detailed?
I did make them so detailed, and then I was like, 3's enough. And then I duplicated
The
them.
scandal. How are there 2 Texases and 2 llamas? Oh my gosh, I can't even trust
I
it.
think it's perfectly acceptable.
Now,
And I'm a graphic designer, so
you make the rules.
yeah, I can say that it's okay.
You consulted with the Council of Graphic
I
Designers?
did.
And they've come to a consensus? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is the most important one to like
Get it centered?
Oh, it's fixed. Oh, it's.
Is it centered?
If I need to drill it out, I'll drill it out.
Let's go to the top down. That might tell us.
So
That's pretty centered.
turn the brightness down a little bit right there. Oh, there you go. So I think the most important thing is, does it fit through the clock mechanism? No. No.
Shall we drill it out?
Let's drill it out.
Me. There we go.
All right, I'm gonna get my calipers, which like, guys, I think of all of the tools that we use, digital calipers makes the most appearances, and it might be behind the scenes, but these digital calipers like save my booty on the regular.
Yeah, booty savers. That's what we call them.
Okay, so it's almost 0.3, 7.5 millimeters. Let's see what the closest, 19/64. Let's see if I have that.
I bet we do. Oh yeah, that one really is like a llama. We got 4 voices with the top down.
19/64.
Oh, that's what you needed?
That's what I needed.
Sorry about the echo with the top down.
This wasn't part of our original 7-step plan.
Yeah, insert, drill out the hole in the center because it's not aligned.
Oopsie.
What do you mean, oopsie?
Oopsie that I didn't align it perfectly.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
Yay!
Success!
Success.
All right. Set this aside.
Since it seems like there's echo in the top down, we might just want to like take turns hand holding instead of top downing.
What I can do is,
So chat is like 50-50 on the echo. I think we just don't worry about it.
okay, what about now? Let's go ahead and try the top down again. And I mess with some settings.
Uh-oh, we're messing with settings live.
Yes, I am. I'm messing with settings live. Okay. Put away the calipers.
It's like, oh, what I'm seeing is Pretty quiet echo. Yes, echo. No echo.
It's worse.
Still there. Better. No more. Echo is worse. There is an echo. Top down is echo. No more echo. Yes, big echo. Echo. No echo. Little echo. It's double audio. It's just like, oh my gosh.
You know, this might be something that we can fix in post for the uncut, you know?
Yeah.
But
Angelo says if you don't duplicate your patterns when you're designing stuff, are you even a graphic designer? And I agree with that.
all right, let's just keep on going.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we have the
plaster is the next step.
plaster. So guys, I did a lot of experimentation to make this happen. So I bought like 4 different types of plaster because I wanted something that dried really quick because I knew that we were going to be doing this live. And I found some quick drying plaster. This is plaster of Paris gypsum cement, but this specific formula is just so intense.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah, it's so intense that it could be a little bit stressful.
It is quick drying. I think we're gonna work in small batches.
I think that's a really good idea, yeah.
All right.
Let's swap places. If you're doing it, we'll swap.
All right. I'll do the first one and you can do the second.
Okay.
Should we work on like a medium island first?
Sure, but the big one might be easier.
Let's work with the big island first. All right. So we're just gonna mix in a little bit of water.
Just the tiniest little amount.
And I think I mixed in too much. Too much.
Just, it wasn't tiny enough. It was too much water.
All right, more gypsum cement. And it's pretty flexible on how much water you put in and what consistency you aim for. I've mixed it up a few different ways and it's always dried and solidified. I think
that's good. I mean, we want it to go on pretty thin, right? Like we can't build up the
top too much.
The top too much. Otherwise, there's not enough room for the arms to go on.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking for the sides and everything too. Okay, cool.
By arms, I mean hands.
All right.
Oh, he's starting.
I'm doing it because it's go time. Yeah, we want the ramp up to the island to be kind of
gradual
and smooth. Oh my gosh, this is working out so well.
Yeah, and it's okay if it gets on the ocean floor because like the ocean floor isn't perfect, you know? It's got
there's rocks and stuff.
It's got sand. It's got like half buried fish.
Oh my gosh, you guys. This is working out like it did in my dreams. This is what I wanted.
Did you have dreams about this?
Yeah.
I know sometimes you dream about projects. I do too.
I dream about projects all the time.
Yeah, this is working out great.
I'm liking this a lot. I think you're gonna like this process.
Yeah. It just feels kind of freeform and
kind
artsy.
of getting in there with your hands. And it's okay if like there's like long lead offs and stuff like that.
No, totally.
Oh yeah. Because like once we add the resin water that's gonna fill this up.
Yeah, it's gonna look like it's just sloping into the ocean.
Yeah. Wow.
Now, does it feel like it's hardening at all, or you're still totally good?
For the stuff I just pulled out, it's still totally fine.
Okay.
And we might even do multiple layers on the center,
I think it might be multiple layers on the center one.
You know? I think that we should maybe move on to another island.
Let this dry a little bit.
Let this dry a little bit, because it is starting to dry.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to like, oh yeah, look, as it's starting to dry, I'm able to like work it even better, honestly.
Yeah. It's not so sticky.
Yeah. So I can kind of like work it as it dries and like refine its shape a little bit more. Okay, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be cool. Okay.
Love it.
You wanna try one?
I would love to.
It's so fun.
Sounds real fun.
I kind of love the little like streaks left over.
Yeah.
Just like on the clock in general.
Yeah.
Okay, I only got messy in one hand, so I'll just take this off.
Oh yeah, this is like really quite hard in here.
Like that was minutes, guys.
Yeah.
And it's starting to like firm up, which is exciting.
Oh, lower. Oh, okay, everyone's saying, sorry, I didn't see this. Lower the exposure on the handheld.
Okay.
Thanks for the heads up, everybody. Yeah, 400, but I guess it's still a little high.
I guess so.
I'm just gonna do a little mixy.
All right. What are you aiming for
What do you mean?
in terms of like how much are you intending to mix up? Are you just going to go for one of the small islands?
I was gonna
few
do
of
a
the
couple small islands.
Yeah. I think the amount I mixed up generally was like a good amount.
I can split it if you think this is too much.
No, that's too little, I think.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't hurt to
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to do too little.
do too little.
You can always mix up more.
Did you turn on the ISO?
I turned down. Oh my gosh, it's still on.
Awesome. Great job.
Pro streamers.
Pro streamers. No, I haven't messed with this, so I'm not adding enough water here.
It was just like 100% focus on insert friends here. And if you haven't seen one of our previous ads,
That sign is really random.
that sign might be random.
A little nice clock. Okay. I'm just gonna start.
I'm gonna try the split top, because this is something that would be really cool if it works, because this is what we intended to show for most of it right here.
I'm gonna make like the slope less gradual on the little islands.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a steeper island. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Isn't that fun though?
It's really fun.
It's kind of like a mix of multiple types
It's a
of
lot
things.
softer than clay.
Yeah.
It's like toothpaste. It's like ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh, and interesting. You are building up a lot of texture on the island itself too. Like you are.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, you kind of went over the edge. I just don't have much edge to go over, so I figured I might as well, you know?
Here, let me get it close in from the side. So Caitlin is, pull your hand away for a second so I can focus.
Well, I think you might need my finger to focus because it's so...
There you go. Yeah, Caitlin's like building it up a lot on top.
Well, we're gonna do that for the little island too.
Yeah, for the big one, yeah.
And by little, I mean big, yep.
That's neat. I like it. I think you mixed it a little bit watery than me.
Maybe.
Yeah, but that should be fine too. Cool. And I like that there's even imperfections, like there's a little bit of like a cave in on the side, like it doesn't slope up all the way there, but that'd be like a good area for reefs and like fish and stuff like that.
If we get this on the outer edge, we can just kind of like scrape it off, right?
Yeah.
Good, because I've gotten it on the outer edge a couple times. This will be my last one I can get from this batch.
The outer edge, like right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm trying to work kind of quickly because I'd like to finish this.
I like the split really well.
The split view? Or is it echoey?
People are saying it's not echoey.
Okay.
Yeah. This is going to be so cool.
I know, right?
Also, I was excited about this project because there's so many different types of crafts that are going into one single end result.
We have laser cutting, we have resin, we have like plaster, we have painting.
Yep.
Okay, you want to do the
It's
next
great.
couple?
Yeah, I'll do the next couple.
Yeah, more than that, it's already like so much harder.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yours is like so hard already. That's crazy.
Exposure's high on the top down.
I think it's good for like the hands. It's just a lot of white.
Yeah, I think it's just all white right now.
Yeah.
I think it's like as good as it's gonna be.
Okay. And I could see us using this plaster a lot more in the future in other crafts too.
I agree.
Because it's really fun. A little bit more water.
Yeah, mine was like more watery, but then I feel like it cured even faster. Maybe I was just slower. Oh yeah, I don't really need to do this.
Do the top down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you can see how liquidy it is right now. Super liquidy.
Yeah, but not for long.
I think I'm gonna just mix a tiny bit more in. That's a little bit too liquidy for me.
Did you say earlier what plaster this is? Plaster of Paris powder gypsum. What's that last word you wrote? Cement? Looks like Semput.
It'll be linked in the description of our YouTube uncut video.
Yeah.
If you guys want to mess around with it. I think we could even like mold stuff. Like put this in molds.
I think so too. It's like soft concrete.
Yeah.
It's like very fine grained concrete. Why did you decide this plaster instead of clay? It dried super fast. And that was the main thing we were looking for, something that dried fast.
That's like the #1 factor.
Because we didn't want you guys just like waiting here while we let it dry, you know?
Because shortly after we do this sculpting, we're gonna be acrylic painting right on top of it without much weight, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
Plus, like, I'm not the most patient dude. And this appeals to me greatly. Oh yeah, you're right. These little islands, they're just getting kind of like...
They're just gonna be blobs.
Eaten up, they're just eaten up.
I'll show you guys a view on here. If it would focus. There we go. Yeah, they're just like eaten up. See, so it's good I didn't spend a bunch of time designing individual tiny islands. They'd all look the same anyway.
They're each gonna end up with their own unique character.
Exactly. It didn't switch cameras? Oh.
Oh yeah, you can't do it from the top down from this split view. Oh. You need to do it from the you need to press main first.
I'll show you guys
and then do it. All right, I'll do this island right here. Actually, I think this plaster might be on its last legs.
Yeah. Just a little nub.
I might be able to get all of them. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Split top. I mean, there's no need to rush. You can just...
I know, but it's at a pretty good level right now.
Oh, okay, okay. I mean, these look like islandy textured, honestly.
They really do.
They look very organic looking.
I think the plan that we came up with is coming to fruition pretty well. Yeah. Oh my gosh, should we just finish them?
I mean, we still got to do the big one again.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. That's going to be the most difficult one to do because we need to keep it like fairly flat because as a reminder, here is the clock that's going to go inside of it. Let's see how much it sticks up. So around the center, I don't think we should have it raised at all because we need to have
those brass threads visible.
Visible.
Yeah, so we don't have...
But above that, it does go pretty high up because this is the lowest one right here and it goes about right here. Pretty high up. So we have some space for sure.
So how much space do we have? Do the threads?
That much.
The threads need to be visible, right?
But yeah, that's just a small diameter around there.
Oh, so you're saying we could build it up, but then just not build it up in the very center?
Yeah, we can build it up right here, but we can't build it up in the center.
Okay.
Wow, that is really blown out looking on screen. I don't know, that's weird. All right.
I worry the moss might affect the hands. We are trying to keep in mind that the moss will add some height too.
That is an interesting thing. We'll shred the moss really fine.
Yeah.
But we'll try to do a really thin layer. As a worst case scenario backup, I actually have a clock hand that is super tall.
Oh, really?
There wasn't much of in between. I'll go ahead and grab it now. You can switch to main.
Oh, it's on main.
It's on main. Look at this boy.
Oh my God. That's really tall.
Gonna switch to the mobile again. There's no in between.
Your clock hand, the clock hand she told you not to worry about.
How many times are we gonna make that joke?
I'm gonna make it as many times as I want.
Okay, let me show you. Look at, oh, you might need to drill it out a little bit differently. Because that's not going on.
I think it's a bigger diameter.
Bigger diameter. We could probably like thread it on. Thread it
Yeah,
in.
give it a little twisty twist.
No, not a good idea.
Okay.
We'll drill it out. We'll drill
Yeah,
it
if we
out
need to, it's a backup.
If we really mess up, that's why I got this big boy, just in case.
Just in case.
All right.
Okay.
You're definitely going to need the big boy. So many demonetizations. Guys, we're
Don't
talking
demonetize
about...
us, guys. We're talking about clock. I realized I said clock hands, but it's not the hands. I don't know what I'm talking about. What do you call this part? The stem?
The mechanized base.
Your mechanized base? The mechanized base she tells you not to worry about.
You know, what else are you going to call it? It's the mechanized base. Clock. Is chat chiming in with the actual words?
Clock bottom?
Clock bottom?
It's called the movement?
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen two people say that. The movement. Oh.
The movement
What an
she tells you
artistic
not to worry about. Okay, ready? Time to smear.
Time to smear.
Yeah.
Snap it on, but not too thick. You know, we can still get a decent amount of texture even thin. And we can have it be like barely
yeah.
there in the center.
Oh, yeah. That's really thin, but that's still like giving a lot of texture.
Chat says it's not the size of the hands, but the movement of the whole mechanism.
That's great.
That's really great. Cool. Yeah, because you just added a bunch of texture without a lot of height.
Not a lot of height at all.
Yeah.
Okay, we just need to mix up one more for this side because I
Okay.
realized that in the initial batch I never
Oh, yeah.
really finished that side.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. On this part where I have it go in,
Yeah?
what do we want to do there?
We could leave it as kind of like a water channel. You know, like a deep, like lake-like
We could also just get a
thing.
little bit on a toothpick and just kind of like run it.
That's a good idea.
Here.
Good idea, baby.
I think that would be interesting.
I think so too. So the movement is the box and they move the hands. I think that's the consensus that we're reaching.
I had mountains. You know, we considered mountains, but we are trying to keep it kind of low because we do still want to have room for the greenery on top. So I don't want to get like too ambitious.
Yeah.
I'd still like to use the lower clock base or mechanism or whatever. Because the tall one, like the arms are going to be up so high.
It's going to be up so high. I think
So we're
it'll be
still going to
like,
try to keep it low.
I think it'll be like sleeker if we could keep the low one.
Just
And
make sure the plaster doesn't cake by the ocean floor.
Cake by the ocean floor.
I mean, we do have some plaster on the ocean floor, but it's all going to get covered, I think.
Yeah, I kind of like the little imperfections.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
I think the looser plaster that's like not anchored to like an island
We might want to like,
might have the tendency to move, but I think once we cover it in acrylic, then it'll be affixed.
once we cover it in resin, then it'll be really fixed.
Yeah. You can do the top split.
Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit on the edges, but it's organic.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll work a little bit in here,
And then maybe like dig it out.
and then we'll kind of, ooh yeah. Still leave a little bit of like slopiness,
How heavy is this clock going to be after the resin?
however heavy it needs to be.
Less heavy than that one time we made tile clocks with
Oh my
alcoholic.
gosh, yeah,
Those were literal tiles, so they
those
were
were
very,
beefcakes.
very heavy.
What do you think about that, baby? Kind of steeper sides on this, less steep sides on that side.
I'm cool with it. I think it'll be nice.
Okay.
Let's see if there's anywhere else we need to get, but I mean, I think it's looking pretty good. I'm trying to like picture it painted because right now it's all, you know,
Yeah.
it's all the same.
Step 3, I think, is complete. Plaster islands.
Plaster Islands, baby.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out my secret weapon. Was it necessary for me to make this? No. Did I enjoy making this? Yes. So because we're gonna have a few steps that require drying and everything like that, and even though this is fairly quick drying, what's a way to speedily dry things up even more? Using a food heat lamp.
Have any leftovers you want to warm up?
Yeah, my leftover project, or my partway done project.
Is it on?
I don't want to touch it. But because we're going to be doing acrylic paint too, and guys, I made the stand so that we can like lower it.
Nice.
We can bring it in and out. We have full control over this.
I don't think it's on. Lizard light, yeah, it is basically a lizard light.
Oh, actually, it is a lizard light.
Yeah,
It is a reptile heating lamp.
not a leftovers lamp.
Oh no, it's on.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel it now.
All right. So let's clean up the plaster stuff, get this out of the way, and let's get out the acrylic and get ready for painting that. Now, what color do you think we should aim for the islands?
I think we should do like some sand color and some like rock color as well.
So like
Like not all just one color.
gray, not bright silver.
Like a gray and then like a sandy color. Like here's a nice sandy color.
Nice sandy color.
We can-
I have Payne's gray, but Payne's gray is like
That's
black.
That's too blue. You know what we do have? We have black and we have white.
Oh, I spilled.
Oh, I smell it. It's cooking. Smells like warmth. Right? You smell it? Something's cooking.
Does it smell a little bit burny to you?
It smells a little burny, yeah. Maybe we raise it up? Maybe that's how it's supposed to smell?
I think it's the lamp itself, as it cooks off like a layer of like our like human contact fingers. Like, you know, like if we like touched it when we were screwing it in or something
So it's
like
cooking off our skin oil, is what you're saying.
that. I don't know.
We're cooking with oil now, baby.
It smells though.
It smells weird.
It's giving me smells.
It's giving smell.
All right, so we have white. We have ivory black.
Sure. That's all we need, I think, for the rocks. These three?
Yeah.
For the rocks and sand?
Should we do any like darker, like dirt?
We can try. I think this is a better color. This is a little...
I'll leave those behind. And should we get the big blues, or should we just get this like suite of all these different blues?
Whichever one you want, baby.
Let's do the suite, along with Payne's gray.
Okay.
All right, cool. Let's get out.
We're getting prepared.
One of my favorite things about painting is like the evidence of the painting you leave behind on the palette. For some reason, like I never get rid of these. I just collect them.
Because they look cool.
They look cool. Once they're at like a good point, I just like hang them up on the wall as evidence that I did art. Is that weird? I don't know.
It looks cool. You've had those since we were dating.
Yeah.
You probably had them since college.
Yeah, I can see that. Water.
Yeah, this is very dry, which is great. We love it.
I think we only need to give it like a few more minutes, then it's ready.
Yeah, I think so.
Should we start for the base just with like a full painting all the way across of like a light blue? And then we add like some darks and some lights to that? Or should we kind of try to go for the final look from the beginning?
I think let's just go for the final look. And I imagine that the water would be lighter where it's shallower, right? So it would be a little lighter around the islands, especially the bigger the island, the more light is there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So we could.
No purple.
Yeah, no purple. Get out of here.
Light blue, cerulean blue, ultramarine blue, Prussian blue, Payne's gray.
Yeah, we might not even need the Payne's gray unless it's just like to darken.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna start squirting these. Do you want to film?
Yeah. And you think it makes sense to paint the ocean first and then paint the islands?
I think ocean first.
I think that makes sense to me
yeah.
too.
All right, cool.
Okay, shall we move this guy out of the way?
You don't want to film me squirting the paints?
Oh, okay.
I just want to see like, do we need any more?
Give me a second.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we need the titanium white also. Okay, so we're gonna do, I think that's nice for a nice light blue.
Yeah, we might want a little green in there.
It's a little bit baby.
It's a little baby blue. I think we're gonna need some green.
Okay. That might be almost all the dark we need.
Yeah.
But I think maybe one more dark. Oh, that's some deep water.
Dark. Let me grab some green.
All right.
I think a little bit of this mixed in will be good.
All right, we'll kind of put this off to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blobs.
Now we also have some of these colors, like some big tubes.
Yeah, like this. These are already have some green in them.
Let's put some of that out too. Turquoise blue.
Oops. I bumped it with my hand.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
That's nice. This is turquoise.
That one's the closest. Those are very similar. One, you can tell it's old. It's a little crusty.
Yeah, turquoise and turquoise blue. This might be Payne's gray. This is Payne's
That
gray.
one's Payne's gray, so we don't need any more of that. It's the same thing. Whoa,
Oh,
that was a lot.
I didn't mean to squeeze so much. I'm sorry.
That was a whole lot.
Okay, so let's move the heating lamp out of the way.
Okay.
Let's give it a check. Oh,
Did knock it over at least.
I loosened the wrong one.
I think it feels pretty dry. I feel like we could paint that. It's not like the acrylic paint's like an impermeable surface.
It's pretty impermeable. It's plastic. Acrylic is it's a plastic. There's acrylic sealers. It's not like acrylic is like a sealer. Okay. Mind if I start? No, come back.
Yeah, go for it, baby.
All right. I'm excited. I feel like I haven't like painted something kind of like
In a while.
freeform in a while.
Probably not since the last time we streamed painting with our weird paints.
What do you think about this size brush?
I think it's a little small. Are you starting with the light color on the edges?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I think that works.
All right.
Okay, everyone help us
Number one.
remember what we're doing.
See, I don't mind this.
I don't, but I like a little
A little bit of green.
hint of green. I think that looks more oceany to me with the hint of green.
Ooh, I do like that. Okay. One thing that I like doing, and this is just me, my personal preferences, I like it not fully mixed. I like it just mixed enough.
Yeah, I like that too, because then you get some natural variation.
And what I'm gonna do to make it easier is I'm not gonna mind if I get it on top of the islands.
I think it's totally fine.
Because we can always...
We're gonna paint that over the islands anyway.
Yeah.
And I would like go out farther because we're gonna, you know, wanna blend it some. So we'll be overlapping it.
Yeah. Ooh, this is so satisfying for some reason.
Paint is satisfying.
But also like painting over like a textured
Yeah.
surface.
I think because oftentimes when you're painting, you're trying to like mimic the look of a texture.
Yeah?
But it's like we just have a texture.
Yeah, it's just there. It's really fun. I'll do a few more, then I'll let you do it. Oh, it's even way better on these big ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oopsie, I got a little...
We'll have to make sure that we're hitting it from multiple angles too, because I can see already like the angle that you're not seeing. There's like bits that are like under a ledge or something that might need a little once over.
Oh yeah. I just need to get in there and just...
Yeah, just kind of like stab it.
Stab it, yeah.
Very cool.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna go to the split view for a little while.
I think that's a good idea.
I messed up. I made a giant cup of tea in my new giant cup. It's too hot to drink and the lid is stuck. Oh no. Can you put it in the fridge?
You're just gonna have to wait.
Yeah, you just gotta wait.
I think we should transition pretty fast away from this like light.
I agree.
Color?
I agree. Because like
I'm painting
we're pretty zoomed out, like
I'm painting it like pretty
pretty far out.
pretty far out. I'm probably imagining it only really existing for half of what I'm painting right here.
If that, yeah.
If that.
I think for the little islands, less than that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll start, I think, not painting as much out. I was going a little bit farther than I probably should.
Yeah.
But also, like, partly what I want to do is I just want to start like sticking the like texture down with
Any
like
of the,
some
like
of
any of
it's
the loose bits.
any of the loose bits. Some of it's kind of sliding.
Yeah.
But I want to keep that. I want to keep that texture.
Yeah. I agree with that.
So I might even just.
Oh,
Start.
we have two things. We have a big flex by Lady Gucci. Big flex, Lady Gucci. Thank you for the big flex.
Thank you.
We also, and Lady Gucci says, hi all. We also have a, from Raphael DGP, says, hey guys, and they redeemed a gifted sub.
Woo! I'll do that one in Caitlin's painting.
Yes. So thank you so much for being a part of our community. We
Oh
appreciate
yeah,
it.
I added some water for the blending. I just wanted to get a little preview, so I am pulling
Ooh.
from like some of these like other colors. And
Yeah,
it's really fun.
that's pretty.
How dark do you want to go in the middle?
I don't think it has to be super dark.
I don't think so either.
That's so pretty.
I kind of love
I kind of
this
like it
so
light.
much. I kind of love it so much.
It looks even better in person than what I'm seeing on the top down. It looks like more neon.
What about capturing it in the handheld?
I'll try it on the hand.
Although that seems like blown out to chat. I don't know.
Okay. Pretty. It's because I think it's because you clicked mobile here.
Oh yeah,
And then
yeah.
I clicked this button.
Yeah,
Whoa.
a mix of systems.
OBS has crashed.
No. Okay, and we're back.
Yay! Do you want to record? Is it recording?
It's recording. Yeah.
Cool. Sorry about that, guys.
Well, wasn't that exciting?
Yeah, wasn't it exciting when everything crashed? That was so fun. Evan was trying to fix it and I was painting because it's like the paint is drying. We needed to stay wet.
There we go. There we go. Everything is great.
Yay.
Robust systems for the win.
Yay, we're back.
All right,
and
Caitlin, you can paint for a while. I'll film you.
Okay.
Okay. So let me give a little top-down view from the mobile cam. Isn't that looking fun, guys? Once we add like the greenery and the resin and everything, That's fun.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be real fun.
But I think the other thing about this is like, I love the texture. Like, look at that. There's like a lot of like interesting texture
Yeah.
that has come from this process.
Even like just on the like flat surface, like look all here. Part
Yeah.
of it is brush strokes, part of it is plaster.
But I think that like once we add the resin to give the depth, the glossiness,
I think it's gonna look so cool.
and then like the wave is on top, oh my gosh. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be really
That's
cool.
gonna be really fun. I could get a brush too, baby.
Oh yeah,
We could both be brushing
both
at the
do
same
this,
time.
and we can top down it.
Oh my gosh. And then we'll bring back the heat lamp one more time to help
Yeah, once we're done.
the acrylic paint dry really fast too.
Yeah,
This is so fun.
it's really fun. Art project day. It's art Saturday. It's a Saturday.
Saturday. One thing I'm gonna do real quick. I wonder if this is gonna work. I wonder if this is a good idea. But I'll show them what the texture we're going for. So on top of all of this, we're gonna add some greenery like this. I just had a spare cutout from a previous project laying around, and I just glued it on. So this is the foliage. Foliage. We're getting double, we're getting the echo. That's the foliage that we're gonna add on top of this. Oh, babe, you know what we might need to do?
What?
If that echo makes it into the recording, we might need to fix all of that in post every time we do that.
Yeah, before we upload the
Actually,
uncut.
but that'll be pretty easy. We can just like take
Yeah.
the one good audio source, slap it in
That's
all the way
fine.
across.
That's
That's no
fine.
big deal. Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Sucks for you guys here with the echo, but we can fix it in post. Yeah, it is strange that it's doing that.
All right.
You know, a lot of streaming.
So what
just
about now?
weird.
Did I fix it?
Weird tech issues, weird things going wrong.
I might have fixed it, but I'm gonna go to the split top just in case, because for some reason that's not bad. All right, I'm gonna get a similar paintbrush. I really like just like the circular shape of that paintbrush. For some reason, it just leads to good texture.
Yeah. I'm realizing as we've gone around the circle, it's got less and less green. So I'm gonna try to balance it, but you know, it's fine, it's all good.
It's all good. Should I squirt out some more green?
I have some over here.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
There's
I think
plenty squirted.
Okay, there's plenty squirted.
Yeah.
I'm gonna test out, just for fun, what
I can put this here. That way.
Payne's gray and white looks like mixed in there. Payne's gray is just like
It's just
blue gray.
a bluish gray.
A bluish gray.
I don't
It
think
just
it's,
kind of desaturates it some.
yeah.
I don't think it's what we need.
I mean, this is pretty bright. It might not be a bad idea, but it's like we've already gone this far with the bright colors.
Ooh, it is kind of nice though for the darker colors. Like a slightly more desaturated.
Yeah.
All right, I'm coming in, baby. I'll get this side.
Okay.
I might just like add a little bit of like that more. Oh no, it's too desaturated. It stands out so much.
It's also too light.
Yeah.
So, us painting in silence.
Do we love it?
Do we love it? Do we hate it? How do we feel? That is the one thing about doing projects live sometimes is like, sometimes it's hard not to go into concentration mode, especially if you're like, okay, I need to do this before the paint dries.
Yeah.
I need to like be able to blend.
Well, we were just talking with some of our fellow creator friends, and we were talking about live streaming because they're interested in it, but they also worry about like keeping up like a steady chatting conversation
Like while
they're
you're
streaming.
making stuff. Well, I think
Yeah.
specifically while you're making stuff.
While you're making stuff. Yeah, there are other makers.
For us, it's definitely easier to keep up a conversation while playing games.
Yeah.
But while you're making stuff, it's like things are physically happening, you know?
Yeah.
It just requires more concentration, at least for us.
Well, I think actually the bigger thing for me is like, when you're playing a game, there's a lot of like stimulus and stuff happening, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? For like you to react to and stuff like that. And when you're crafting, you need to make the stuff happen.
That's true. You're not just like reacting to a
Yeah,
game happening.
you're not reacting to like external stimulus. Like you are creating the
We have to make
events.
the excitement. Is this an exciting painting scene, everyone?
Well, we could be messing up this entire thing completely.
Yeah,
we
and
could
then
be ruining it.
Yeah, we could be ruining it right now and not know.
Chat saying, we can talk amongst ourselves.
Yep. That's how you know you're a good content creator, when your chat has to talk amongst themselves.
They're like, no, we got it. We got it.
Chat's like, so what's everyone cooking today?
Where are your butts from?
Where is chat's butts from? What is chat cooking?
Well, I like the up and down steeple technique right here.
It's also interesting trying to like,
Match mine and yours.
yeah.
One thing that I'm doing a lot in my area that I'm not seeing you do a lot is water.
I'm doing water.
Are you doing water? Okay.
I just did a water dip.
All right, cool. I think the water really helps.
But I
smooth
kind of
things
like
out.
am doing like putting my color and then getting like just a smidge of water to kind of like blend the edges between
Yeah.
my multiple colors.
I'm just still so happy with how well this
The plaster.
plaster worked.
I know, right?
Like this is laser cut plastic with plaster over it, done minutes ago.
Yeah.
Like literally no time ago. This was just laser cut plastic. And we love that.
We love that. We have a butt train. Where are your butts from? Sorry, we don't have the overlay on this computer. German butts, Polish butts, Texas butts, Alabama butts, Finland butts.
And if you guys watching on YouTube want to be part of the butt train, you got to tune in live.
Or I guess you could just like say where your butt is from in a comment.
In a comment.
It's like I was part of the train too.
What if there's a YouTube uncut butt train?
Someone can just start it, and then everyone can reply, and
yeah.
that can be like the YouTube uncut
Butt train.
butt train.
Yeah. So someone start a butt train in the comments and everyone respond.
Also, this will be posted on Evan and Caitlin Uncut. Not Evan and Caitlin. Oh, I dropped the cap in the paint.
Oh no. Not Evan and Caitlin?
Not Evan and Caitlin Gaming Uncut.
Yeah.
Evan and Caitlin Uncut. Do we have too many channels? Maybe.
Does 7 channels count as too many channels?
Maybe.
Yes. Do we upload to them all?
No.
Oh, baby, I just added the water to the inner channel right there.
Oh, that looks good.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's really fun. We should also add beaches to the whole outside, but like maybe not the whole outside, because like
I think it's okay if some is like rocky cliffs.
Yeah, because like when you think about like most places that have beaches, it's not
all the way around.
it's not beaches all the way around. Sometimes it's just dirt,
Yep.
and that's okay. We love that too.
We love dirt. We love beaches. We love cliffs.
We primarily love beaches.
We primarily love beaches.
Oh, this is coming together really well.
Yeah.
What color should I paint the outside?
By outside, you mean the inside of the outer rim?
Yeah.
That color works. The color you started before I answered. That one's great.
Because I was just realizing we should do that now,
We should do it now.
because if we do it
Because
later,
then we can blend it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of blending, I'm just going to go in with a wet brush and kind of blend everything up.
And we'll show you kind of the sides and end result before
Yeah, we'll
we
do a
move
little
on.
handheld tour.
Yeah, we'll do a handheld tour.
Chat's liking the water. Oh my gosh, so creative. The water looks amazing. Love the blues. Evan, sit straight up.
Oh yeah. I've thought about getting one of those posture devices that like gets mad at you if you don't do good posture.
The buzzing ones.
The buzzing ones. But then I think my main worry is that I'd be annoyed at it all the time.
Yup.
Because I'd be buzzing constantly. Guys, I know it's horrible posture right now, but there's nothing I can do. I need to do this. I need to get in here.
I've thought about getting one of those little posture things too, but it's also tough because like at my desk, I spend a lot of time with Juby in my lap, and like I can't have good posture with Juby.
You know what that means? You just gotta kick Juby out.
No! She stays. I do not compromise on this.
Until your back gives out. Then we'll see what you say.
Oh my God.
Okay, I think the water's looking really good. I think that there's a good base. I think that what I might do is I'm gonna start transitioning, well, once I wipe up this paint.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start transitioning to the island,
Okay.
and I'm gonna paint it dirt and sand and all of that.
Cool.
Then we
Yeah.
can like figure out where the boundaries need to be and
And
stuff
I'm not
like
really
that.
adding much more color. I'm just kind of doing a little final blending.
Yeah, because right now I think I'm agreeing with chat. Some people are saying it's giving me Arctic vibes instead of like island beach vibes.
I think it's just because like the islands right now are white.
Yeah, I think that's a huge part of it. So the correct vibe hasn't been established yet.
Yeah.
All right, here I'm gonna be circling.
Do your thing.
One thing that ended up being a really good thing that I never really thought about in the beginning, but you can't tell, but the upper edge right here, that is pure polished, shiny acrylic. And I think that's one of the reasons why this paint is wiping up so easily
Oh
from
yeah,
it.
because it's so shiny.
Because it's so shiny, it's so glossy. So we're able to get this really nice cleaned up line really easily and cleanly from it,
Yeah.
which is really fun. I mean, the thing is, you could like probably call it right now and have a good clock
An Arctic clock. If you wanted ice islands.
if you wanted ice islands. But oh my gosh, it looks so much better with the resin.
With the resin. Oh, it will look so much better with the
Yeah.
resin? Yeah. I agree.
As is true for all statements.
Now,
I think that was pretty good. What do you think?
We've gone back and forth about, well, I'll answer your question. Yes, I think it looks pretty good. What I was gonna say is we've gone back and forth about just doing the resin clear versus adding some color to it. A little color would smooth this out quite a bit because you can still very much see like brush strokes and stuff, and I'm not sure we want that in the final look. So we might want to consider adding a little bit of color, not making it like fully opaque.
I think what we could do is we could have some clear, some like a little bit blue, like light mica, and then some white.
White for the waves.
White for the waves. Yeah.
We can't. It's a little more difficult to do the clear and the blue. Because it's like with the waves, you want like the wave and one other color, and you only want to concentrate on trying to mix the wave and the color. If you're trying to like mix clear and blue, and you'd have to, I guess, do that first and then add the white on.
Yeah, like a dirty pour of those two colors.
I mean, you could blow them around and stuff. But once they're, like, before we add the white,
Yes.
clear and blue has to be like how we
Yes.
want it.
I agree with that.
But, okay, chat suggesting we could also do alcohol ink instead of mica.
Alcohol ink might be nice. Because that would definitely that'd let some,
Okay, Peter Brown says a little color to the resin will reduce yellowing of the resin over time. That's
that's
also
true. Yep.
I vote tinted ocean, not clear. Maybe add some more dark blue to make it look more like a deep sea. I could add a little bit more dark blue.
Yeah, I could go for some dark blue.
Yeah, I think we can
Especially
add a
in
little
like
darkness.
the dark areas. I think what I'm going to start out with is just this tan everywhere. as a base. And then I'll add some other dirt things. I think this island needs a little bit more blue on the sides.
Okay, yeah. I just added dark to my brush.
Okay, cool.
What do you think?
Ooh, hoo, hoo. You can try it in a little area and blend it out.
It's dark.
Should we look at our inspiration image? Let's look at our inspiration image.
I'm just trying to blend this while it's still wet and blendy.
You know,
I think it'll be good.
right here, look at this top. Look, it's going to replace it. Ready?
Yeah.
Move your hand out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I think it's worth it.
I'm just trying to remove enough paint from my brush to blend without adding more color.
Yeah. And what I'm going to do for these islands is I'm just going to like touch the top of it, and that's going to kind of reveal how much of the blue we're going to have to add to bring it up to the island level, if that makes sense.
Well, oh yeah, because the resin ocean. Well, I think it's okay if the sand goes down and the resin covers it and there's painted sand under there. That's better than blue paint being revealed.
Oh, that's
You know what I
true.
mean?
That's
So I'd
true.
rather
'Cause-
err on the side of like the sand going deeper.
yeah, especially on the 4 tall islands.
Yeah.
Because we can't go. You're right. The tops aren't level between them.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So I think the sand should go down some.
It should go down some.
Oh yeah, I think ooh, that's cool. The dark color, so I'm not using full sentences at all.
Yeah. Whoops. Main and split top. Yeah, they were getting the echo again. It's so weird about the echo.
I know, it's so weird. Sorry about that. It seems like it's less bad in the split for some reason.
Yeah. So we'll just keep it here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the echo. It's like, I thought we tested everything decently.
Well, the thing is we can test it and we can like record, but we're not streaming it when we test, you know?
That's true.
So
But
I feel like there's,
the recording and the streaming should be the same.
I don't know, man.
It's just like, why is it different? Why? But why though?
It's not really echo, more like double audio. Yeah, it is weird though, because we tested it. We didn't hear it, but sometimes things are different.
You know, I could get into like nerd speak of how I set the scene up, but most humans won't understand the words coming out of my mouth.
I won't.
I don't know how I said like most humans, as if like dogs will completely understand.
Juby will. This is so fun.
Oh,
What happened to my voice?
This is so fun.
I just went through puberty.
Okay, people are saying explain anyways. I'll explain. So in OBS, which is the software that we use to stream and record these live streams, you can have scenes and you can have sources. And for most of our other setups, I've set up like multiple scenes. So it's like the top down would be one scene. It's kind of like groups in Photoshop maybe. And within each scene, you can kind of have layers, if that makes sense. You can have like individual things that show up. So it's like this image of me right now is one layer. And over here, the top down is another layer that's on top of this image. So in order to try to simplify things, instead of having a whole bunch of scenes, I just have a whole bunch of layers and things turn on and off. But when I put the top down on, all that's doing is just layering the top down on top of everything.
The only thing I can think of is that the top down has an audio input, and so when it layers the visual, it's layering the audio too.
But look, the audio mixer right here, when I switch back and forth, nothing changes.
I don't know, man.
Like, so all I'm doing is enabling and disabling a layer, which is weird. So Okay, thanks. I was really curious about it. Yeah, but the thing is, if it was muted on the top down, but like, I'm not enabling or disabling a new audio source. I'm only disabling or enabling a video source.
Yeah.
Advanced audio mixer.
Oh, he's
Advanced
going in.
Audio properties.
Caitlin's echo seems worse.
PM2. Oh.
Is he discovering something?
I think I discovered something.
What? What is it? What are you discovering? He's in concentration mode. Things are happening.
Close. Okay. Guys. Did I fix it? It's now in the top-down mode. And I think that it should be fixed. Fixed! Yes! Oh, no echo! Yeah, it's fixed!
Yay!
Oh yeah, I'm so good!
You're so good, baby. What happened? What did you do?
I went into the advanced audio mixer and I changed settings, like where things were directed and stuff like that.
Well, that's awesome. Hey, I'm glad chat wanted an explanation because talking through it.
Talking through it like helped me like figure out where
Yeah.
my head was. Okay, yay!
That's awesome.
And is that going to mess up our video editing?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh heck.
What?
It might be messed up in the recording too. I'm just realizing.
If I have to, export it before uploading it, that's fine.
No, but I don't think it's something that you can fix. It's just going to be there in the recording too.
Can't I just pull audio from like one of the camera sources?
They're not recording.
Hee hee. Great. Awesome. Love it.
Oh, dang it. Why didn't this show up in our testing?
I don't know. Hey, you know what's looking great though?
What?
This clock.
This clock! Heck yeah! All right, baby, we'll just do a voiceover. We'll just voice over the whole thing.
For the whole uncut, the whole like first hour of it.
We'll like perfectly match up with what we were saying. I'm sure it'll work out.
Yeah, that'll be great. It's interesting having this the top-down view because I can see like, oh, what needs a little bit more blending.
Yeah, you get like a better
better
perspective.
in the top-down almost.
Yeah.
I do like the darker color added. I feel like that's a good level of darkness.
I think so too.
So I think we might be pretty good with the blue.
I think you can add, like for the small islands, you can add the light to it now.
The light blue?
The light blue.
I can, but again, I think it's better to go down some with the sandy color. Because it's like the islands are sand, they're not ocean.
Well, but we're gonna set the resin based on the little ones, and I only want that much sand showing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but what I'm saying
For
is...
the big ones, I think I can go down. But for the small ones, I think that's all I want.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
So anything you're leaving white on the small islands, you want me to paint blue?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
The echo wasn't that bad? Okay. Yeah, let's hope it's not that bad.
At least it wasn't desynced. You know what I mean? Where like, it was like, we were double speaking, but like slightly offset. At least it was just like layered.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Just water drops at 7 o'clock. What would 7 o'clock be to you guys? This would be...
Well, yeah, because how I intended it.
These droplets.
Yeah, this is noon right here. The biggest island right here, this is noon. Although weird, for you guys, it's showing up on the bottom.
Well, it's just because of the way this camera's oriented. This is the top of the camera here, and then the other side's the bottom. Hello. It's good.
I guess I could rotate it, but I don't want to.
No, it's fine. It's good. I'm sure we did it that way for a reason.
Maybe.
At some point, for some reason. Are you going to do a big shark or anything in the water? We considered it, but we worried that our skills are yeah, the scale.
It'd have to be like a Godzilla or something like that.
Yeah, it'd have to be so tiny for the scale we're going for. Because like when we add the greenery, that's supposed to be like the tops of trees, you know? And so like a shark would be so tiny, and we worried if we did it too big, then it would look not right.
What we could do, actually, that's going to be a lake, I'm realizing.
What's going to be a lake?
This part right there, because we need to, it's only going to be poured up to here. So this needs to go down. So that blue right there, I think that's going to end up being a lake.
Okay, it can be a lake.
Yeah.
We can inject a little resin in it.
Yeah, I think so. Do a megalodon, add a kraken,
You guys
add a submarine being attacked by a giant squid.
we only have so many skills, y'all. We're only so good. Especially in 3 hours.
Ooh, make the lake teal. Because it's like a...
I feel like it's a pretty good color.
Add rivers. Guys, our skill is only so great.
I gotta go to this
We'd have
side.
to like carve in a river. I don't think that there'd be a river on an island this size. What do you think?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You guys, I'm an island expert, okay?
Caitlin's an island expert.
I'm an islandologist.
An islandologist.
I'm an islandologist. I'm an island.
Guys, Caitlin now identifies as an island. She is. What would your island name be?
Caitlin, it's just my name.
I'm gonna go for a vacation over on Caitlin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly out to Caitlin for some time off. Lay on her beaches. I think this is really coming together.
Yeah, it's really coming together. I'm excited to give you guys like a tour with a handheld camera
Yeah.
where you can like
See kind of like
see it a bit better.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna start like adding some darker colors.
Yeah, to the
And I'm
islands.
gonna add some gray. I'm
Yeah.
gonna mix up some gray.
Yeah, for some rocky bits, because I think it'll look good if it's like a mixture of rocks and
Yeah.
sand.
Now, where should the rocks be and where should the sand be?
I don't know, I think just kind of have fun with it, get crazy. I don't know.
Oh gosh, that makes me nervous, man.
I mean, you could do like some rocks around the edge, you know, like for a section of the edge, like it's a cliff, you know, like a rocky cliff. And then maybe there's like a little patch of rocks inset, you know?
Okay, I have a nice gray here. I mixed it up. What do you think?
I like it.
Should I add a little bit of brown?
Add a smidge.
Ooh, I like a little bit of brown.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. Can they see it?
No,
No.
it's
It's brown. It's gray brown.
gray
You'll
brown.
see in a second.
It's a warm gray.
It's a ground.
It's a ground. All right, where should I add it? Where should I start? Right here?
Yeah. I think it'll just help. And, you know, we're going to cover a lot of it with greenery too, you know? So we don't have to stress too much. Ooh, I like that. It really like highlights the texture. That's nice.
Thank you.
That's nice.
Thank you. I might actually pause because I kind of want it to dry. So I can dry brush it on.
Yeah,
But at the same time, it's kind of working.
it's kind of working well.
So maybe I'll just keep on going some. Oh, guys. Oh, it's so cool. It's
looks
so
cool.
cool.
It
It's
looks
so
cool.
cool. This one's going to be like particularly gray.
Yeah, I like it.
I think so.
It's so cool.
You want to give them a little handheld tour?
Yeah. I was just seeing if there's any other blue on the edges of the islands that I need to do.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But I do think mixing just a smidge of color into the resin will like help cover any imperfections.
Yeah. I might also do some like more brown areas on this island.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you guys a little handheld tour. Now I know I need to go to Maine.
Maine, yep.
And then I can do this.
As you can see,
Yep.
it hasn't been on. Go ahead
It's
and
on
half
now.
press.
It's on
Okay,
now.
cool. All right, cool. So
Yeah.
show the gray brown over here. So I mixed in some of this brown right here into this custom gray I mixed up right here. And that's what's loaded on here. And it's kind of like, whoop.
That's cool.
Just like that. And that might be all the gray I add.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you could do a little bit more on the Big Island.
A little more on the Big Island.
Yeah, like a smidge. Evan's looking at the Big Island. He's thinking.
I'm thinking, okay. I just, as things get better and better, I get more and more nervous about it. Does that make sense? Does that ever happen to anyone else?
Yeah. You get more attached.
I'm like, am I gonna mess this up?
The stakes are higher.
I really like brushing up and in on these cliffs right here. That's just like,
That's cool.
that's just everything right now. Oh, I almost have a big blob.
Oh, can't have that. It's gotta be light. Chat also has that fear. Art fear. Chat's also talking about cat islands, and that sounds great. Is that an island with a lot of cats on it? I saw someone in chat say something about a cat island in Japan. Sounds really fun. Okay, final verdict. Add a water park, pirate ships, Jubezilla, and a river. Okay, guys. Okay, so it's been 2 hours already. I don't know if we're gonna finish this in 3 as it is. Let me go to split.
But am I having fun?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, this is really fun.
This is kind of great.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is all pretty much gone as like to plan or even better,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I like the just kind of light shading and gradient. Yeah, it looks nice and dirty.
Yeah.
And it's dirt, you know. Oh, it's sand, but still, yeah, I like what you're doing there. That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, it just gives it like a lot of natural variation that the texture itself just picks up on.
I've been bringing it closer and closer.
That's okay, that's okay. They can still see it. I was keeping an eye on it. I wanted you to like stay in your zone.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool, baby.
Thank you. Should I add a browner area?
I wouldn't really.
Okay, yeah.
At least not,
like,
because that color brown, like that doesn't exist.
okay, what about this? A little bit of brown, a little bit of gray, a little bit of tan,
Yeah,
and like that?
you could do that.
I
Yeah.
got some green
you
in
got some
there.
green. I think that's better, yeah, because I think the brown as it was a little overly saturated.
Okay, where should that go?
I would just kind of do the same thing.
Ah!
I don't like it. Okay, there you go. That's not bad. But yeah, but I don't think we need a lot. Because it feels more like islandy when it feels like it's mostly sand and rock and not a ton of like
Yeah.
dirt.
There you go. Got a little dirt on there.
We got a little dirt on there.
All right.
Okay, baby. Should we do?
I think we should do
dry
a
it
tiny bit more blending
on the blue?
on the blue. I just see like a few areas that I just kind of want to like
For sure, for sure.
touch with some water.
Yeah. Yeah, like right here.
Because yeah, I think that you got it really good from the top down, but then I'm looking at it from like in person again.
I think also like I was on one side and we rotated it a couple times, but if
Yeah.
there's certain things that you can't see from just one angle.
But everything is still like super fresh.
Yeah.
So it's able to be like
Yeah, we
still
can
worked on and stuff. And just like a few like areas right here
Yeah.
where I just want to kind of like blend
Oh yeah, blend it into the sand. I wasn't
Blend it
really
in a
doing
little
that.
bit. You know what I mean?
That looks cool.
Really good.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Like thankfully everything has like stayed pretty workable and like wet. Turns out I like sculptural painting.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's really fun. I would highly recommend it.
Do you
What's
want
that, baby?
do you want clean water, or do you think that one will
No,
work?
I think that this is working. Because like, I'm blending the two colors that are in there,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yes. Just don't mind me, guys. I'm just drying some brushes off to the side.
Yeah, like I'm not even sure if you guys will be able to see what I'm doing, but I'm seeing the results.
Oh, chat,
and it's
chat
magical.
says blending the sand and the water really pulls it all together, and I agree.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go around and do that to like, at least the big islands. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like it. Is there room for an SOS on the big island? With, like tiny rocks.
That'd be pretty elaborate. That'd be something we need to like 3D print and put in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which like, if you guys want to do something like this, you can do it. This is like completely, you could just 3D print this if you have a 3D printer big enough.
I'm trying to think of how
But
you would do it.
modeling that would be difficult.
I'm trying to think of how you would do it without a 3D printer or laser cutter.
You just
And I think-
only do the clay and then drill through it out afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, they still have to get like a circle base, but you can buy like wood bases
From like a craft store.
from like craft stores.
Yeah, 100%. Can you give me a few more paper towels?
Yes. I will retire these guys. And yeah, and I think just only use the clay.
Yeah,
You
because
don't
like
need the islands.
the clay worked out really well. I'm very happy with it.
Yeah. Yeah, like we probably didn't even need the islands.
No, well, like the one thing that's really useful about the islands is, and the method we used is like placement of them was really easy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because otherwise it might be hard to like know where to place like the clock pieces.
Yeah. There's multiple people saying we should do a collab with NerdForge. That would be super fun. I mean, we love them. We played some Pal World with them offline recently. We didn't stream it obviously, but we just like played Pal World with NerdForge the other day, and it was really fun.
It was really great. They're such good people.
Yeah, they're so nice. If only we all lived closer to each other.
I know.
I still think we need a little Dave in there. You know, you can just pretend there's a little Dave. Justice for Dave.
Oh man, all of the like dry brushing really made a big difference in the.
I love the
color and
blending
stuff.
of the sand in the ocean, like right
Oh,
here.
good, thank you.
That's really nice.
I think I might be kind of done. What do you think?
Yeah, it's like at a.
Like we could do more and more and more and like.
But I really think
Continue to,
adding the
like-
resin will give us a little bit of a blur to our blending.
Yeah, like this is what I imagine. This is the level at which I imagined would take things before
Yeah.
resin.
I think it's time to dry this paint.
All right, let's turn this on.
Yeah.
And let's also, we can show them,
Yeah.
we can give them a detail tour. Like show
might-
them the inside track, show them all
I
of
might just
that.
get a water cup so these brushes don't get crusty.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I'll start engaging the heater.
Okay.
Oh, I still have the split view on. So you guys are getting a really nice image of this going into place. Switch it back to the main. Also, this has been a fun technical challenge for me that I've kind of been prepping for a while. Let me show you guys. Like, I'm sorry for those who aren't into the tech side of things. I love it. I love it. So, Caitlin actually has a computer over there. I have my computer over here. We have the top down up here, and everything is routed through all of these cables and stuff like that, these like cable organizers. So I've been prepping for this for a while, so I'm really excited not just for this project, but like what this project means to me, that we've gotten far enough to be able to do something like this.
Yeah.
So, all right, and I'll go ahead and switch to here. So from this view, you can see the inside. This is blocking a little bit of the light, so it's a little bit dark. But you can see the inside. You can see all of the texture that's already built up. You can see the inside edges right there, how they're painted blue. Oh yeah, with the light shining on it, it really gives you all of the texture and everything that's on there. It looks very like volcanic, which like, that's what we were going for.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
You know what I mean? Like this one is like a volcano it got sliced. It got sliced. Yes. I'm really happy with how this is coming together so far.
I know, me too. Don't worry, just paint.
All right, I'll get going on the organization too. Get things swapped. Oh, we should get all the resin supplies out while that's drying.
I couldn't get it out until I was moving this stuff.
Yeah.
But we still have to do the greenery first, so I think it's a little early
the greenery.
for the resin.
So we got something called scenic glue.
And clump foliage.
And I don't know how scenic glue is different than just Elmer's glue.
Well, I don't know either, but we have it, so we'll use it.
Does Elmer's glue dry matte or shiny?
I don't know. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Just trying to picture it on my entire hand.
One belongs to Elmer. Which is just PVA glue. Yeah, PVA glue. Yeah, that's the, oh, it's shiny. So normal, the difference is spelling. Okay, so Elmer's glue, generic PVA glue, dry shiny. This must have mattifying agents in it. Shiny. Chat is concluding that it's shiny.
Okay.
The big thing about this, I guess, then, is it dries matte, which
that
allows it to like completely disappear when it's fully dry, because I loaded it up.
Oh, sound was gone.
No, I fixed it.
Yay.
I'm doing it live.
Crash a third time.
I'm doing it live.
Okay.
Is all the technical fixing including in the 3-hour estimate? Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Hey, you know, we were working on it while the paint was drying, so.
And the paint really is getting close now.
Yeah, there's definitely some wet spots I can still see, but it's getting better.
Yeah.
Honestly, the ocean is probably where we had more water on our brushes from blending.
Yeah.
So once the island is dry, the ocean doesn't have to be fully dry for us to add the greenery.
And I think we should only add the greenery. Let's check the mock-up.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it should go all the way to the edges.
And I think none on the little ones.
Yeah, it's like they're bigger now than they were in the mock-up. So if we want to add a little tufty tuft.
Like the tiniest tuft.
Tiniest tuft.
The tiniest tuft. We're gonna have to get a microscope.
Watch out, Evan, you have a blue finger.
Yeah.
I think it's dry.
It's dry. Should I move to this camera for the mobile cam so I can see macro stuff?
You really want to switch another thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe. Oh, dang it. Oh, this has micro HDMI, not mini HDMI. The injustice!
What about the other one? Well, I don't think the other one zooms as much.
No, it doesn't.
This will be fine.
I mean, worst case scenario, because like, I'm trying to picture like seeing the little things that we're doing. We will not be able to see it with this camera. Should I get the cable while you set up the resin?
You just need a different cable than what you have out here?
I just needed I just needed a different cable.
Sure.
Okay.
I thought it was a bigger deal than that.
No.
Yeah, just
I was
mute
being
your mic while you're in there so you're not like rummaging around.
Yeah, I was being that dramatic just because I have to go inside. And I have to be away from my love.
I love you. I'll miss you.
Bye, baby.
See you in like 5 minutes? 3 minutes?
2 minutes?
2 minutes. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Goodbye, my love. Say hi to Juby for me. I can't believe we've crashed twice. What the heck? Prank minutes. Ooh, these are good prank minutes. The camera he's getting it for, I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna hide it in a drawer. And then we'll give him clues, hot and cold, to find it. So what are you guys in chat cooking? What are y'all cooking tonight? I'm gonna make like a rice bowl. Spaghetti, tacos. I just made spaghetti and garlic bread. Mess up with the audio settings? No, I will not touch it. I'm terrified, y'all. I will not mess with the tech. Cheesy broccoli, mom's making pizza. I'll be cooking pizza rolls. We had pizza rolls the other night for dinner. I hadn't had them in a really long time. They're still good. Is your mic on? It's flashing, so.
Hello. Oh, does that mean that like a battery is low? No. Hello? Is my mic on?
Can you guys hear Evan?
Why is it flashing?
I don't know. We can hear Evan. Yep. Mic is on.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's weird.
It's a cursed stream. Everyone says they can hear you though.
Alrighty. 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 Yeah, I'm seeing it right there.
Yeah, weird.
All right. Just because I didn't want to go back and forth, I grabbed 5 different options, all of which should work.
Sounds great. Again, you know, this is just drying right now, so we have the time.
Although, do you want to start getting the resin supplies out? On the, oh no, we're not in the
we're
resin
not doing
right
resin yet. We're doing the green first.
My brain.
And clear. Thank you guys.
Do you know where the little macro camera went?
Did you take it inside with you?
Did I take it inside with me?
Or did it just like hide somewhere?
Did I walk
I think
off
you're
with
cold.
it? What?
I think you're getting warmer.
You hit it! You hit it! Oh, you
You're
prankster.
Cold. Warmer. 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 It's not on me. Warmer. Cold. Warmer.
It's on the hearing protection.
Yeah.
I thought you said like, you're getting old instead of you're getting colder. And I
I'm
was
just
like,
insulting
I'm
you.
like, I am getting a little bit old. My memory isn't what it used to be.
Prank.
Back
Don't
in
blame
my
me.
day.
Blame chat. Hype train incoming. Thank you guys for the hype train. Ice Flower, thank you for the 12 months.
Thanks for the support. Hope you guys are liking this stream and this content because we had fun prepping and putting it together. And I think
Even with the technical difficulties, I'm having
Yeah.
a great time.
Yeah. And the technical difficulties are just learning moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
Speaking of learning moments, changing the camera live. Now, if it messes up, it might crash again.
Why would it would never do that?
It would never crash.
Why would it do that? Oh!
It
All
has
of the displays
all the
are on there.
displays.
Wait, I can do this. I can do this.
You wanna switch back to a different view?
But guys, look at how macro this will get. Look at that.
Oh, it's gonna be so macro.
It's
It'll
gonna
be
be
so great when all the displays aren't on screen.
Look at that. But aren't you excited for that, guys?
It will be great once the displays are gone.
Okay, let me figure this out.
Such macro. POV, you're Evan setting up a camera. It's giving home video and I'm here for it. No, I love the displays on screen. Ice Flower, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Also, we have a rule here, and that is if you're gifted a sub, you have to do a good deed to pay it forward. So thank you to Ice Flower and all of our sub gifters. Ooh, chat says it looks like real rocks.
All right. I'm ready for another test.
Ooh, we have a giveaway.
Ooh, look at that, baby. Oh, heck yeah.
Nice.
Oh, brighten it a little bit.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
a smidge.
so right here you can see the blending we did right there
Wow.
to like, I don't know, make it look more realistic. What
Yeah.
else did I show? some of the island textures. Whoa.
Look at those lumps. Look at those lovely island lumps. Also, thank you in the chat to, I'm scrolling. Oh my gosh, I'm scrolling so far. Thank you, RHK, for gifting 2 90s Jube stickers. Thank you, RHK.
And if you want stickers or other Evan and Caitlin merch, you can go to shopevanandcaitlin.com for the official merch.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of knockoffs out there, which is sad for us.
If it's not on shopevanandcaitlin.com, it's not us.
It's not us.
If it's on Amazon, it's definitely not us.
It's definitely not us. So don't buy that. That makes me sad. All right. Have you looked at the different colors yet?
Yeah, I am fond of the light color,
I think let's
but I think a mix would be good.
let's bring a little bit of each out.
Okay.
Maybe on this board right here that we can shred it on.
Should we move this heat lamp out? Oh no, we might want it for the glue.
We might, yeah. No, you know what? I think that it can just be, because the resin will be separate from it.
Oh yeah, I'm just thinking for like space purposes.
Yeah. I think let's move it out of the way.
Let's do this. Okay.
Okay.
So heavy. The base is really heavy.
But that's why it's so solid.
I
baby.
know, that's why it's good.
All right. So here's what we're working with, guys. And I'm going to show a little bit of each on screen so that you can like see, contrast what it's going to be next to. So we have these two. Go ahead and turn that on and get it connected.
Yeah.
We have the darkest, which I'm not sure if I like this. It's like too lush. It's too green. You're gonna have to switch back to main if you want to show that.
Yeah, I was just getting it set up.
And then here is the in-between colors.
I like the light and the in-between. For some reason, the darkest doesn't look like islandy trees.
This looks like too brightened a little bit.
It looks good on.
No,
Here.
it doesn't look good on here. Go ahead and brighten it.
It looks good on this camera.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this just looks a little bit bluish or something.
Yeah,
Blue tinged.
I like these two
I do like
better.
these two.
And I like them mixed.
I think that we can kind of like
Ooh, look at that hand close up, macro hand.
clump them together like that. And that's kind of nice, the mixed.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, cool. We'll
I
do
think
that.
we have a plan.
All right. I'm gonna get to 2 tweezers.
Yeah, and I think this will probably be, I'll just cut back and forth between macro and the front view because I think the top down, we can show it every now and then to kind of show like a wider shot, but I think most of this will be close up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shred this a little bit, get it into like nice, fine, small pieces.
Oops, I keep bumping it.
It's easy to bump, right?
It's easy to bump. Chat saying it kind of looks like something else. It does kind of look like something else. You know, we don't want to get demonetized here.
No.
But this is foliage, people.
It's foliage. If there's only some sort of shredder I could use to make it finer.
Broccoli, yeah.
Maybe I could order some online.
It's foliage, people.
It's foliage.
Or foliage.
Foliage.
Oh, that looks so good with it kind of shredded and combined.
Yeah, I really like that. Can you help me shred, baby?
I'd love to.
Yeah, here, this is the fully unshredded stuff.
Oh yeah, it's pretty dense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're shredding it a lot because we want to get it pretty flat on there because we don't want it getting whacked by the hands of the clock.
Now, as long as it's a little bit farther out, here, let's do a height check.
Okay.
Height check.
Height check.
Let's put the short king in here.
here.
Hey,
Okay.
nut check.
Check.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, did we build it up too much already?
Well, good and bad news on that. Yes, But as I'm twisting it and the nut is digging down, it's kind of scraping away the island
That's
that
That's
was
okay.
getting in the way, which is actually like something I'd hope for.
Yeah.
That's what that's what we need.
It's going to
right
be
now.
covering it anyway.
Yeah. All right, let's nut check.
Nut check.
Okay. So this needs to be oriented upwards right there. And then just take this, top down it, and I'm just going to tighten this nut right here.
Ooh, we have another giveaway. Jennifer gifted a 90s Jube mug. Thank you, Jennifer. You can push enter if you want to, or put exclamation point enter if you want to win the 90s Jube mug.
Oh, baby.
Yeah? Are we
It
good?
works.
Woo!
Ooh. All right, now so the lowest clock bit is going to be right there.
So
Let's show everyone how much space we have.
Ooh, hype train success. Thank you, everyone.
Look at that. Oh, guys, this is going to be so cool.
Let me just hold a little.
Yeah. Like that just fits.
Yeah,
under.
so that's kind of like our max.
That's our max.
But if you, oh, it doesn't turn. I'll just move it elsewhere. If you look at that, that's plenty thick.
That's plenty thick. Yeah, like for like,
To like make it look like greenery. We don't need it to be thicker than that.
no, don't need it thicker than that.
So we'll just keep it real flat.
Yeah.
You want
Alright,
it back
cool.
to main?
Back to main. All right, I'm gonna gently remove this. Good height check. You know, I could just leave that there.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? It's installed properly.
It's not like we're gonna get resin on it.
Nope. All right. Oh no, we're gonna have to remove it for resin because like it's gonna make it not
leveling
flat.
it. Yeah, you're right.
But for now, I think we'll leave it there just so we can do a check,
Yeah.
a height check on
And
the,
we'll
the-
remove it before the resin.
Yes.
And everyone help us remember.
Yes. Everyone, people in chat were saying, wouldn't that mess up the leveling?
Yes, it would.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
We got there. We got there.
Yeah.
I think I like more of the light color with a little bit of the dark mixed in.
Yeah. Now, help guide
We
me.
might not need more than this.
Let's do a little island first.
Okay.
Let's do a little
should I-
island action.
Let me film.
Okay, cool. Which island should we start with?
You can start with the one that you're about to.
All right, ready?
I'm ready. That's a lot of glue.
That's how much you need,
Oh my gosh.
and it totally disappears. And it keeps it down.
You just kind of like embed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely thicker than I would do it if it was my first time, but you did a little test bat, so.
I did a test bat. I'm really glad that I did because I wouldn't have done this either.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it so thick.
Because like it really needs to like it needs to like mesh with the greenery,
Yeah, become one with it.
become one with it. Because if it's just sitting on top of a thin layer of glue, it doesn't stick well. It comes off.
I'm trying so hard to hold this steady.
Oh my gosh, that's looking so cute. You're doing such a good job, baby.
Thank you.
You're
I'm not
really
breathing.
showing.
I'm not breathing.
Okay, I think that's good. What do you think?
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, let's move on to this one.
Sorry, I got shaky at the end. I had to like move one hand in
Ooh,
order
baby,
to push
do you
the
want
button.
to get a tripod for that?
I could, but then it's like in the
some
way.
shots?
No, it's in the way. Because then I can't get as physically close to it with the tripod.
I'm gonna glue this one up with the right amount of glue, and then you can apply the greens.
Ooh, okay.
I think that's where the greens would be,
Yeah.
along the center. All right, cool.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the green. What?
I want to use a tripod.
Okay. Is there a rush on this glue drying? or
Not
anything?
really.
Okay, cool. I exhaled and I blew some green. That sounds gross. It sounds like I had a lot of snot.
All right, go for it, baby.
Okay.
Ooh, look at the precision. look at the satisfactory precision.
Yep.
Wait, can I do a split with this?
Don't crash anything.
I might be able to do a split with this. Let me see.
Sorry, I turned into a gremlin briefly.
All right, I can do it. I can do it. Just give me a second, guys. Give me a second here.
One hard thing is because we left that bottom piece in, I can't like press down on this very easily without wobbling it. So it's like, it's wobbly. Do you see what I'm saying?
All right, now they can see. Here, yeah, let me remove the center bit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to redo your tripod, but
That's okay.
I just don't want it to be wobbly for them.
Yeah. But I have the new split set up, baby.
Nice.
It's so cool. But I think that we know the height that we need to keep it at.
Mm-hmm. I had some jube fur in to make it look like sea eels. Oh my gosh. I do have a little bag of jube fur,
Just in case.
just in case. I mean, we did needle felt it with that one time.
All right.
Okay. And then you might need to redo that guy. Panic time? No, it's not panic time. We're good.
Okay. Now we do this. This. Look at that.
Oh,
That's
it's much
perfect.
better now that I can like press down.
Dang it, it crashed again.
No.
Okay, we're back.
We're back? Yay! It's cursed! The stream is cursed. The stream is cursed.
And I think that like we don't need to be as worried about height on this one because the second hand, which is the only hand that'll go out this far, is like, it's like way up there. Oh, this hand's blocking.
Oh, sorry, because it's the highest up.
Because it's the highest up. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so on these islands, I think that it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
You know, gosh, I think we should put like one little clump of green on the little islands.
I agree. I think we should. Because they're bigger than they were before.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Yeah, I really like it. Yee.
Oh no, what a rocky stream.
Yeah. Has been a bit rocky.
I think the greenery being added really adds a lot.
It really makes it look
It
more like islands.
really, guys, can you imagine like resin being in there and like the shininess?
It's gonna be cool.
Oh gosh,
It's gonna be so cool.
so good.
Okay, we can do a little one.
Yeah,
I can just rotate
it.
this?
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm sure you can like figure out the right amount of glue. Okay, that looks good. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is happening.
We're putting it on the tinies.
Look at that. Oh, we needed this macro camera.
Yeah, we did. It was a good call.
And the other good thing about this camera and this lens in particular is it can be really far away. Like,
The tripod was also a really good call. Sometimes I get like, oh, I don't want to put on a tripod. I'll just stand still. I think that's good enough for that little guy.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's perfect. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. It's like an island manufacturing plant.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah, this is fun. Let me know if you want to get back
And
in here.
no. You'll also see in a little bit when Caitlin rotates it back to the first island that I did. I think you'll already start to see the glue drying. and you'll be able to see more of the stuff I put in.
Did I do too much glue on this one?
I think that's fine. Yeah,
Such little pieces.
I love those precise tweezers. I'm probably gonna order like 5 of those.
Here's back to Evans Island.
Yeah, like, look at that, guys! Isn't that
you can see the glue already drying. That's so cool.
That's like blowing my mind. That really looks like a faraway view of an island.
It does.
Once we add the resin,
it's gonna be so cool.
Mwah, mwah.
Okay. Let me know if you want to get in here. I figured you might as well save your back. But if you want to get in here.
Chat's worried about you. I hope you don't get. They're saying, I hope you don't get tired of this. You just need to stick with it.
Like a glue joke?
Yeah, it's a glue joke.
It's a good joke, you guys.
It made Caitlin laugh. Really good. And I think that like Caitlin and I went back and forth for this stream on like, should we add more sand texture? Because like we made sand paint in the past, and I actually looked up, there's like some acrylic sand paint that you can buy. It's used for model making and stuff like that. But we decided against it just because like, I think that from the scope that I'm imagining this is what the texture would look like.
Yeah,
if that
like
makes sense.
At this scale. Yeah, we looked up some like island diorama inspiration, and we were trying to like point out things we liked and didn't like, you know, just personally. And one thing that we didn't like is when like the scale got thrown off. Like if you add like a big seashell, but then it's like, how big's that seashell? Like how, you know.
100%. Like it's fun to go with the theme, but like there's some things that like just break.
It like, yeah, we didn't want to break the illusion of this being like a top-down from far away view of an island.
Yeah. One thing that would have been cool, perhaps, is like if we had like 3D printed like a tiny boat or something like that.
A little benchy.
A tiny benchy. Like, but it'd have to be like microscopic.
Yeah, it'd have to be so small.
Because like how I'm imagining it is this island is something that a person can get onto.
Yeah.
Can like land a little rowboat
Like the greenery is the tops of trees.
Yeah. So it's like a person at that scale would be so tiny.
Oh, it needs to focus. There we go.
There you go.
This will be my first bigger island.
Are we gonna get a resin 3D printer in the future?
We used to have one, but
yeah.
we found ourselves just not using it that much because like there's a lot more like cleanup and like the fumes are really bad and all this stuff, and it was just so much easier to use our normal 3D printer.
Well, also like I love 3D printing and I love using our normal 3D printer, and I totally appreciate, you know, resin 3D printing and stuff like that. But if I'm gonna need something like that, in the past, honestly, I just ordered it from online because you can just upload an STL file and get it printed by a company who does that regularly. And for us, time-wise, that just made a lot more sense.
Also, like the resin 3D printing is really good for like a super nice finished product.
Yeah.
Like it can get really detailed and stuff, but usually we don't need that level of detail. Oftentimes our 3D prints are like part of something else. Yeah, it's like functional bits for something else. Like we're using them to make a mold, or we're like, they're going into the internals of something else, but they're usually not the finished product themselves.
We have multiple things that I could show, but I'm not going to because they're going to spoil upcoming videos.
Don't spoil anything.
I'm like looking around for some like functional 3D prints that I can show you guys.
I can think of two that will spoil.
Yes, I know, me too.
You cannot show.
I can't show, even though I want to. No, but I think it's great. And also in personal life, we use 3D printing to solve things. Like I wanted to add a grip to like a handheld gaming thing that I have and I love. So I just, you know, found a file online, downloaded it, modified it, did my own things to it, ordered it online, and it was amazing and perfect. And I use it regularly. So, but we just haven't really used a lot of 3D printing in videos, even though we love it for personal life.
We use it often for like little things, little tiny things.
Yeah.
Details.
And it isn't actually the Steam Deck. It's a GPD Win Mini and the GPD Win 4.
This is so fun.
It's so fun.
I can see why people get really into miniatures. Like, oh, this would be so bad for your back, but I'm having a blast.
So bad for the back.
Like I can just think of you being in this position that I have been in.
Yeah, I'm like straightening my back, like I'm overcompensating just like thinking about it.
Yeah, it would be bad, but.
This really is like adding a lot of like the finishing. It adds the perspective, it adds like some fun contrast with the green and everything like that. It's like, it's everything. I love it.
I'm trying to like vary the concentration, like have it be like more concentrated in some areas.
Yep.
And then like a couple little like one-off raggedy bushes elsewhere.
Yeah. Now for those watching live, you won't actually be able to see the fully finished things with the clock hands because we won't be able to let the resin dry, level and everything like that and assemble it.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I forgot that adding the clock hands makes it unlevel.
You'll be able to see it 1 or 2 days later on Evan and Caitlin Uncut.
Yeah. Usually it's the next day, but sometimes with things like this where we have to do more work on the project, it can take an extra day. Okay, we're over halfway done on the islands. On the little islands, not on the big one.
Yeah. I'm gonna do some thank yous. The Ginger used Prime to subscribe. Thank you guys. Jay Chap, you also used Prime. If you guys are watching us live on Twitch, one thing that you can do that'll support us without costing you any additional money is you can use your Prime subscription and Amazon pays us.
Yeah.
Which is great. I love that. Ricky Fatfeet has been subscribed for 3 years. Very cool.
Thanks, Ricky.
I think I kind of caught up with everything. But thank you guys for the support. And thank you guys for all of the different ways that you can support us. One easy way is just to watch our videos. And that's a really cool way of supporting us for free. And hopefully you enjoy it.
If you don't, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the torture we put you through.
Man, this is so exciting. I'm actually going to zoom out a bit. Here, let me increase the fluid head, decrease this, unlock. Okay, guys, we're going on a ride.
Oh boy.
Zooming out a bit. Look at that.
It looks cool.
Doesn't that look like a really cool, like, is it an island atoll?
Like a group of islands?
Yeah, what's that?
Archipelago?
Archipelago?
Right? It's something like that, right? Is it Archipelago? That's not. I don't think that's right. But
That's
it sounds
not
something
right.
like that.
I'm not gonna correct
Chat,
you.
what's the name of a group of islands? It's something like
so
Archipelago.
Close. It's so close.
Look, Archipelago?
That's not-
Archipelago? Archipelago.
It's archipelago.
What did I say?
Archipelago.
It's close. It's close.
Archipelago.
Archipelago.
Oh my gosh.
This is a archipelago, as I was saying.
Archipelago.
The archipelago.
Magnetite.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
I'm sorry. Archipelago.
It's archipelago. Chat knew what I was talking about, okay?
Archipelago is how you're supposed to pronounce
I
it.
added one syllable, okay? I was pretty
I'm
close.
laughing. I'm just loving that you're messing up words too. Because it just makes me feel not as bad about messing up my words. Because, you know, words can be hard sometimes.
Words are hard.
ShopEvanandCaitlin.com. ShopEvanandCaitlin.com. Wow. That merch is so cool. Wow. Caitlin designed it all by herself. Really? Wow. It's true. I heard that too. Oh, thanks,
rumors
guys.
are true. Woo,
Archipelago is some sort of musical island.
Was I combining two words
I think you're
unintentionally,
combining multiple words. Sounds like a magic spell.
Archipelago!
And foliage. Is foliage right or foliage?
Yes.
Yes. Let's check in with the top-down view, guys. Ready?
Yeah, just don't crash anything.
Okay, I'm gonna just gently turn on top-down.
Does clicking the buttons gently make it less likely to crash?
Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that.
It's looking cool.
Can't look at it from the top-down.
Hold on, I have a thing on my thing.
Isn't that so
Cool.
cute? I really
you know what I
like.
might do? This will be
I really
fun.
like how the deep water dried.
I'm gonna add like a dot of glue down here
Yeah,
and do like a little one-off.
like out on the little, yeah. The glue dries matte and fully clear, so like no worries about it.
But there's still volume.
There is still volume, yeah. Oh my gosh, this top-down view is really satisfying too.
It's cool. Oh, I like that. It being like a little separate one. You see that?
Okay, here, I'm just gonna switch to this because this is satisfying. The, and then filters.
Don't worry. We're fixing the crop, everyone. We're fixing the crop.
All right, there you go. That's really cool. I also really like the top down.
Yeah, it's fun to go back and forth.
I'm really excited for the main island.
Me too.
Should we do like clumps?
Maybe. We could always start with clumps, and if we feel like it needs to be more filled in, we can fill it in more.
This is turning out just as I imagined it in my dreams.
Me too.
I really like the white spots around each island and everything.
Me too.
I really hope we don't mess up on the resin part.
Me too.
But I mean, come on, like, how do we mess up on the resin part?
We could definitely mess up on the resin part. We often mess up on the resin part.
Chat's providing some insight, baby. And arpellago is a musical term.
Oh.
An arpellago.
Wait, then what's the name of the group of archipelago?
Archipelago is a group of islands.
And arpellago is a musical term?
Yeah.
What's an archipelago? What's an archipelagio? What's that? Okay, baby, I think it's time for the main island, so I'm just gonna start doing some clumps.
Yeah, do some clumps, baby.
Now, I need to not be close to the center, right?
Yeah, not close to the center.
Is it just the perimeter of that brass nut that I need to not?
just the brass nut.
Okay.
Yeah, so just that.
Okay, okay. And I need to keep them flat, like flatter here, because the hour and minute hand will go over
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. Okay, so we'll try to keep it flat.
But you still need a good amount of glue. Glue will actually make it be flatter, honestly.
Okay, because I can like, so
You can embed it.
I'm just gonna do little like blobs like that,
Yeah, I love it.
and I'll
And we'll
just
just kind
grab,
of like go little by little.
yeah, little by little.
And
And I'll really tuck it into the glue,
yeah.
like even more so than I was doing before.
I'm just gonna do a check-in on the mobile real quick, just to show that perspective. So this kind of shows like the nut is the protected area. We don't want to go that far in. I think you're doing a good level of like little,
Is that a good height?
I think that's a great height.
Okay.
I think that's a great height.
Yeah, I'm trying to grab like smaller pieces and I'm really like tucking them down into the glue.
Yeah. Very cool. You're doing a great job, baby. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the some blue alcohol ink. And what do you think about liquid glitter in there? No liquid glitter?
No glitter.
I think so too. I think it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit.
Yeah. Now I'm even hesitant about the blue alcohol ink because sometimes alcohol ink can get weird flakes.
It can get weird flakes. Now that
And-
might be fine.
And we've always, in the past when we did Resin Ocean, we've always done mica.
Yeah, you're right.
So I think we should stick with mica powder. And we'll just do a little bit so it's sheer. That's my instinct.
Although, I'm looking here at some test pieces that we made way back when. Here, I'm just gonna walk up to the main camera and show it there. Okay, so these are two pieces that we've made in the past with, these were our test pieces actually. Yeah, and these do have mica in them.
Yeah, those are mica and paint.
I think that is mica and
We didn't do we do a paint layer?
oh, the ocean serving board was alcohol inks.
Yeah. But it was a different look.
Yeah, and this I do like the like I do like the like interesting patterns that happen in the alcohol ink. But I think that the patterns are almost
Well, you're saying alcohol ink, do you mean?
or sorry, the mica pigments. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. When I'm looking at this back here, though.
That was paint. Do we do mica or do we just do clear, pure clear on the
I
counter?
think there's mica in there, baby. I see some shimmers.
Okay, then it's mica.
Okay, yeah. Chad was saying that something that we did in this.
The ocean serving board was, they're right, that one was alcohol ink. But it's different. It's fully see-through, and we didn't do like the typical resin ocean waves in it. Like it was a very different look.
Yeah, it was a totally different look. Yeah, it's not this look that we're going for here.
And I like the look of the sample pieces and our backdrop better for like what I envision for this.
Mm-hmm. You know what's, I'm going to tell chat something that you already know, but one thing that Caitlin and I often do is we'll look up our past projects.
For reference.
For reference. What would this be called? What was the title of this one? Biggest pour
Our
ever?
biggest resin pour ever. It was 2021 because we had moved in recently.
Yep, here it is. Oh, we did it with our heart rate monitors.
It was stressful.
It was such a big pour. Oh yeah, we definitely did some, oh my gosh, we had so many buckets. That's crazy. Yeah, we did multiple colors of mica resin.
Okay.
Yeah, we did like a dark, a medium, a light, and then you did your massage technique.
Yeah, I tickled it.
And then we mixed up even more. Oh my gosh, we mixed up so many buckets.
It was our biggest resin pour yet.
Okay. One thing that we did is we like added the white from a squirt bottle somehow.
That makes me think it was flow acrylic paint. We've done that before.
I'm not sure if I want to do that again. I think I'm just gonna do highly pigmented resin.
I think the highly pigmented white should be fine.
Now,
We've done it with a bunch of different whites.
it would be nice to kind of get it in a squeeze. Oh, we can just put it in a
It's in
syringe.
a squeeze. Yeah, oh yeah, we'll put it in a syringe.
We'll put it in a syringe.
Yeah.
Ah, that's such a good idea. Me,
Good job, baby.
and guess what? We have
A lot of syringes.
a big syringe with a giant needle that can squirt out some resin.
Heck yeah.
I think that this will be perfect for squeezing out some like little, like,
That'll also help us be a bit more precise.
yeah, with the placement of it, and then we can blow it.
Because when you're
and
pouring
everything.
from a cup, like sometimes it's thicker and sometimes it's thinner.
Yeah. Yeah. 2021? I feel like that video just came out.
I know, right?
I have
is
in process
time?
2020.
Yeah, I'm still working on that.
I think time stopped once 2020 happened. You're not alone.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of doing like little bundles at a time.
Yeah, I think the seagull's so big because it's really high in the air.
Exactly.
It's like the seagull is flying just below you, because you're way up in the air, and the seagull,
Yeah.
it makes sense, right?
Logic.
Logic. Do you mind if I mess up the steps that we're doing in order and I start experimenting with the seagull painting?
Go for it.
Okay, cool.
He still won't be, like, you know, added.
He won't be added, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the Posca paints.
You could also, another thing you could do,
Yeah?
depending on your back, you could do some of this as well at the same time.
Well, I could.
I
That
mean,
actually might
you're
be
going to be
better.
hunched over the eagle too. Or the
seagull.
seagull too.
Oh my gosh, baby, we have so many fun colors
Of Posca pens?
of Posca pens.
I know, BB. We bought a pack.
I think that we might have, look at this, 4 different peachy orange colors for its beak.
Very nice.
What color would the seagull's beak be? I don't know. We'll test them out. But I think this is what we need right here. Good thing we bought the everything pack.
Yup. Look at my little greenery. You want to show a top-down update or like a close-up update?
Look at my greenery. Isn't it great?
green?
Oh yeah, that's great. That's looking nice.
Yeah. Wouldn't you think my whole island would be green? I've spent 20 minutes doing just this.
Isn't it everything?
Yeah.
It's given me life and I adore it all.
You had some glue if you want.
I'm gonna go ahead and add some glue where the gray is. What do you think?
Oh, well, there's gray lots of places.
Yeah.
I'm doing it not like all the way to the edge. I'm leaving like a little bit of like rocky or beachy.
Yeah.
So I would say just don't do it all the way to
I'm
the
gonna
edge.
do a clump right here.
Yeah.
There you go. Although I have the poop scissors or the tweezers,
You can use these ones.
the poopy ones.
You want to use the good ones? Okay, you're already dropping some.
Yeah, I mean, here I'll shred for you.
Oh yeah, you can shred for me.
Actually, these are pretty dang shredded. They're kind of great. Yeah, and I can just apply some glue.
Yeah.
You know, why don't you apply glue to all of the areas that you want?
Well,
If you have a vision?
I don't.
Me neither.
The vision's evolving as I go.
I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid to mess it up, you guys.
No one saw that.
Everyone's still laughing about the poop scissors. Guys, these scissors, or these tweezers,
They're tweezers.
these tweezers are the worst tweezers
They're the resin
I've
ones.
ever used.
They have a lot of resin
They're
on them.
so bad.
They have
I
a
dislike
lot of
them.
resin on them.
I think we should add some trees right here. And some right there around the little lake.
Oh yeah, it's extra lush around the lake.
Yeah.
I can scoot it. Scoot this way.
All right, that makes sense. Also, is there another chair? Here, how about I get in the chair and you,
Oh yeah, you, get in the
lean
chair.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, can you move that way? All right, cool. Yeah.
Look at us
Save
making
the back.
progress. Yeah, save the back. If your back starts getting not good, I can just go solo again.
Yeah. And for those of you guys who aren't following us at Evan and Caitlin on Instagram and Twitter and other places where we post updates on life and projects and stuff like that, I one day had really bad back pain and I eventually got it checked out, although I waited way too long to get an MRI. And I had 2 bulging discs and a herniated disc. I ended up getting an epidural steroid injection to help with that pain and to allow me to do physical therapy. And I've been doing physical therapy about an hour and a half a day, pretty much.
For
every
weeks
day,
now.
7 days a week. It's
For like 3 weeks.
it's been that's been a lot of physical therapy, but
a lot.
I love it. I love physical therapy and it's helping so much. But, you know, all of that helps me get better, but then we're trying not to push too much.
Yeah, we
and
don't
then
want
get worse again.
to. We don't want to undo your progress.
Yeah.
which is why if you feel any twinges of bad, you should stop.
Yeah.
But I like it connecting.
Hear that
Yeah, like a high-pitched noise outside.
high-pitched
What
noise
is that?
outside. Is someone's car dying?
Yeah. It's like the death throes of someone's car.
There's a kid riding a dolly down a steep hill.
I used to do that. We lived on a really steep hill,
Yep.
and we had a moving dolly, just like the little one that's like low down, made out of like 2x4s
Yeah.
with some padding on it. And we would roll down the whole hill, which is not this, like we were in a cul-de-sac at the top of a hill, and we'd roll down, and there was a cross street at the bottom of the hill, so you couldn't see like what cars were coming. So you'd have to like really try to stop yourself quickly at the bottom of the hill where the cross street was.
Does every kid have a story like this? Because I have a story like this too. But you finish yours.
In my story, my brother got a little too close to the curb and shaved off all the skin on his ankle.
Oh
It
my
still has a
gosh.
scar.
Oh my gosh.
What's your story?
I have an older brother, and one of his friends was over, and like they were riding something that wasn't meant to be ridden down a very steep hill right outside of our house. So same thing. And we stopped by just like pushing our feet down against the ground. And they were doing it just fine. I hopped in, and of course, Caitlin, what's my favorite footwear?
Flip-flops. So
Yes.
you try to stop it in flip-flops.
Yep. And my flip-flops like got yanked off on one of the runs, and I was left with no way to stop myself.
Oh no, they both got yanked off?
And it was like, ring!
Did you
It
jump?
like crashed into like the what's the side of the road?
The sidewalk? The curb?
The curb? Yeah, and I kind of like tossed out and I injured myself a little bit.
Oh no.
But it was fun. I was
Yeah.
fine.
Worth it.
Worth it.
You're all like bouncy and flexible when you're young.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm really liking what we got going on. Should we go for more, baby?
Yes, I'm not
Okay.
done. Definitely more.
I think we definitely should have a little cluster right there out on that peak. Oop. I think that'd be really fun. And I think we should have like a little inner bit right
Yeah.
there. I like that a lot.
Yes.
The origin story of his bad back. We now know why Evan's back is so bad. I don't know. I was like 11. I don't think that that's when my bad back started. I think it happened. You know, I'll tell you the origin story of how my bad back happened. This is my theory.
Oh, yep.
Guys, let me tell you about these resin knives we made back in the day. So cool, so pretty. Look at that. They're transparent, they got amazing patterns, they're so fun. And it took a lot of finishing work, a lot of polishing and everything. Some of these glow in the dark too, by the way. I'll show you the last one. I don't know why we made 3. Couldn't we have made 1?
We could have made 1. Why did we make 3?
I don't know. Why did we make 3, guys? Why did we make 3? Anyways, we decided to make 3. And during this process, oh my gosh. I think this is back when Caitlin was editing.
Yeah.
And I would do like all of the like gather everything, prep everything, do all the sanding, do all the finishing work, do all of that like off camera stuff that took a long period of time, but didn't like make much of an appearance in the like video itself. So I'll take on the majority of that work. And for the grinding and the sanding and the polishing of those knives, I was at this like grinder and bending over for so long, my back got thrown out so bad back then. But, you know, I was younger, or the damage wasn't too bad or whatever, and I was able to recover eventually. But Chad's also saying maybe when Evan fell through the ceiling and landed on his arms and back.
You know, that could be part of it too. It was around the same time.
Oh man, suffering for the art.
I think
Yes.
also just, you know, many, many years of being very tall and the world not
not,
being built for you.
I'm gonna do a split top actually. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Crashed again.
No.
All right, it's finally time for
Resin time, resin time, do resin time.
Resin
Yeah!
time!
We're doing it live!
We're doing it live!
Turn me on.
On camera? We're live, baby.
I'll turn you on too. Oh, you're turning yourself on.
I can do it myself! Wait, it's not going on. Did I not put my battery in all the way? Hello? Oh no.
Where's the pin?
Over there? Where it always is? It's where I'm pointing, where it always is.
What? Oh yeah, here. All right, guys. Technical difficulties. Oh yeah, it's not installed right.
Oops.
You did the wrong side in first. You didn't stick it in right. Here, let me do it.
We're gonna get demonetized.
All right.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
We're all set. Oh dear, what's happening here? Don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. Only family-friendly appropriateness here.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Pump some resin. Feels like so much has been leading up to this.
So much has been leading up to this. I'm
Feels a little dark. Does it look dark to you?
No, it looks good to me.
Huh?
It looks good to me. Now you're maybe it's a little bit dark.
Right?
Yeah.
I think we had it like pretty low ISO because we were doing the white.
Yeah, the white stuff. Oh god dang it.
What?
Talking with you distracted me. I wasn't counting at all.
Oh no!
It's okay, I'll just do the ratios.
Yeah, we can just do the ratio.
Okay, if I do 100, then I'll go up to 150. Okay, cool, I'll do that. No, that's probably, no, that might be right. Right. Normally with these we do like 5 pumps of one and 5 pumps of another, and that keeps it even. But if you lose count,
Yeah.
it doesn't work well. So I'll do it the old-fashioned way. All right, 100 milliliters.
Rated R for resin. Fan seems louder than usual. I think it's you might just be used to the audio processing we do in the edits.
Yeah, you guys are getting the real experience.
It used to be about this loud in the edits, but the editors have been being able to process it more. But again, thank you for the 11 months.
And one thing that you guys usually also don't see is 2 minutes of stirring. This
Yay.
is stirring content. I hope it stirs you.
Should I record on this camera?
Yeah, just in case. I hope this is stirring content for you guys.
It's really stirring up my emotions.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Do you want to tell them the plan for what colors we're going to use and
Yeah.
what we're going to do with the resin?
So, while we did try to get a nice smooth gradient on this clock, it's not perfectly smooth. You can still kind of see brush strokes. And so in order to smooth it out, we're gonna do a lightly tinted tealish blue. And then we're also gonna mix up some opaque white and try to add some like waves crashing, especially around the islands. Like I think we should concentrate the white around the islands, especially the big one.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's kind of the plan.
I think I want some like rogue white here and there.
Yeah. I think the hard thing is gonna be, usually you kind of form the waves with a heat gun and it's gonna be hard to like not affect surrounding waves, you know? So we might just have to like give into the chaos.
Yeah, it might be like that.
It might be like that.
I think that for the colors, I might want to reserve some fully clear.
Yeah.
So we can maybe mix up a test batch of...
I also feel like we're gonna need more than that.
You might be right.
Should I start mixing up another one?
No, this one's going to be done in 20 seconds, so I can go on it while you do the mixing.
Okay. Use the straw to blow the waves, but we have masks on!
All right. It's ready.
Okay.
I'll switch it to top view.
Oh, I was just gonna do handheld.
No, here, the top captures it. I don't think we'll need much white.
No, I don't think we'll need much at all.
All right, and I'm gonna leave some in reserve. I just wanna mix up this much first of your mix to see how it looks on top.
Okay.
Because I think that I might wanna mix in a little bit of clear also. I'm not sure.
I just feel like it's gonna be hard to mix the clear and a teal if
We're doing waves?
if we're doing waves.
Well, I think that we should do it in 2 stages. We should do all of like the base layering first, if that makes sense. And then we'll add the waves last, and we'll do a little bit of blow gunning. But I think that like we can
Sorry, there's a cat hair.
Of course. We want the white to be pretty opaque, right? That's pretty good.
That's pretty opaque, yeah. You should try to keep it in frame so they can see what you're doing.
Yep.
So this is about equal parts blue and green. And it's, even though it looks pretty saturated, if you look at it against the stick, it's pretty clear.
Yeah, I think mine's perfect. Mine's good to go. Wow, I did all of that without getting resin on me.
Wow, good job.
Wow. All right.
Do we want to, I just don't want it to be on
Yeah.
top down the whole time. What do you think about this? It's pretty clear.
We could
Should I add more pigment?
maybe add just a tiny bit more. More blue.
Okay.
No more green. Is that about how much you added initially?
No, that's about like half of what I added of the blue initially.
Okay.
A bit faster. And I'll show you guys on the stick.
We'll rely on, oh, there actually is a little bit of resin on my thumb. I just won't touch it.
Ah.
We're going to rely on the color gradient that we have here to show through.
Yeah,
So
this is
like,
just to kind of smooth out.
and add a little bit of interesting detail.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Let's try putting it on.
Okay.
We can always blow it around and dilute it.
Yeah, should I just start pouring?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
They're
kind of-
concentrate in one area, actually.
Oh, well, I was thinking don't concentrate it, spread it out, because if we need to make another batch, we don't want like half of it to be this color.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? We kind of want it evenly distributed. We're definitely gonna need to mix more resin.
I like what it's doing. What do you think?
I like it. I think this is a good level. Like you can clearly see like where it's lighter through the resin.
But it adds like some interesting detail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and this is like 2 parts blue to 1 part green.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, should we mix up a bit more? I think we're gonna need at least another thing that size. I can also, we can try adding some clear if you want.
I think I might want to add some clear because I think I'm losing some of the detail actually.
Yeah.
Now that I'm looking at it in person.
Okay, let's swap sides.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and record. It's way too bright. I was looking.
It looks fine here.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Oh, I like that more.
I want to bite this clock. Is it going in a pressure pot? It's not. We're gonna probably babysit it after this and pop some bubbles manually with our lighter.
Oh yeah, I like this more.
Okay, cool. I'll have to like get my head over it to really see it.
Yeah, this is giving me
Is that a good mix of like some pigment but not fully?
some pigment but not fully. Yeah, this is it. I'm liking this a lot. So it might be like a little bit half-half, if that makes sense. And I don't think that we need much more.
I don't think we need that much more, no.
I think that I'll mix up another like 150.
Yeah,
So about the same amount again, or just 100?
I think just 100 is fine because we also have the white. And we don't want to fill it up that much more.
Yeah. Yeah, this is looking at like
We'll give you guys a top down.
it's spread to almost the whole region.
It has, yeah, we don't need a ton more.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Like we probably could make do with this and just, I could coax it around.
No, I want a little more.
Yeah, I want a little bit more.
Now I'm going to do the even where I'm going to go back and forth. And I'm going to do this properly.
How'd you guys create the islands? We laser cut some island shapes and then we added like a plaster to it, like a plaster of Paris. That was super, super quick dry.
I think that worked out really great. I really like the material. It didn't crack as it dried,
Yeah.
which I really like.
Yeah,
So I
this
can
is cool, and
totally-
I do, now that I'm looking at it closer, I like our mix of some pigment, some clear.
Yeah.
Because I like the little bit of shimmer and color the pigment adds, and I like that like when it's lapping up over the sand, there's a tint.
Yeah. But I really also like the texture and all of the work we did below it still shines through.
Yeah, I agree. Don't forget about the lake. You guys are right. We will suction some up. We can even suction
cool.
it from here, you know?
I think this is good. I think for the lake, we could just like do some clear.
I think clear is fine for the lake.
Yeah. All right, it's 7:57 and 45 seconds.
Okay.
So 7:59 and 45?
2 more minutes of bleaching. What is my brain? 2 more minutes of mixing.
What did you say the first time?
Bleaching.
Oh, you know what? I'm not even sure we need to add much more. As it's like settled down,
Yeah.
it's going up to the islands.
What I might do,
Coax it a little
I'm
bit,
just gonna,
actually.
I'm gonna switch it to the split view. And I'm just gonna coax it a little bit.
Yeah.
The main thing is like here, I wish it like went up where the blue is, you know?
Yeah, but that's just like us doing a bad job of leveling the painting job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that what we can do is, after it's dried, we can bring the sand down a little bit.
Ooh, that's a risky game.
No, we can do it, baby.
I think we
do it.
can go up a little bit higher, but we don't have, it's like barely, because we don't want to cover the green of
Look
the
at
little
this
islands.
island. It's barely poking out anymore.
Okay, yeah, so we can't really add any more.
I'm mixing this up.
We can kind of like go like this,
Yeah. Push it up.
push it up a little bit.
And then it's like a wave crash.
Yeah, it's like a wave crash, and we might just have to like,
It'll still be a little bit glossy. I think that's still working.
yeah, as long as it's just glossy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we might not even need the resin you're mixing.
No, I think we might in that corner over there.
This
where
corner?
Yeah.
Well,
So we're counting
it's
this
level, so all the corners, there's not like adding it to a corner. It'll all go up evenly.
Yeah, you're right. So this might be good. Oh my gosh, this looks so beautiful.
I know, it's so cool.
This is so heckin' magical.
I love where I added the like glossiness up the edge
Yeah.
where there was a little bit of blue.
I can't believe we did so well at guessing like the heights of things.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh. You understand that a little bit of sparkly resin is like killing it.
I know, it's so pretty. What is this? It's a flake. Get out, flake.
Be gone.
Be gone, flake.
Like, I want to go on vacation to this clock
I know.
and swim around on these islands. It's heckin' beautiful.
Is your stirring done?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Do you want to do you want to do the injection and I handhold since your hands are very resiny, or what? You know. Have a
Yeah, probably.
preference?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get. Ooh. I'm gonna
Alright,
switch
switch
it
to
back to
main
main first,
Yep.
and then.
And main.
Okay, time to fill the lake.
Yeah, we don't need much here.
No, we don't need much at all.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
There
That's
it is.
cool.
Heck yes.
There we go.
Now let's do some waves around the islands. You know what's funny? You see the bubbling going on? That's degassing of the resin.
Oh my gosh.
So this is kind of like a
Kind of like pulling a vacuum.
this is like a mini vacuum chamber for
That's
the
so
resin
funny.
that's going in there. Oh
Woo!
no! Oh well.
It's
That's
okay. You know, it's okay if there's some bubbles because it's frothy waves, you know?
Yeah. All right.
Okay, where are you going to start?
Oh geez. Right around here.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, that looks cool.
Oh no, dripped. Oh poop.
We can move it around.
Let me get out the heat gun already.
I would just use a stick.
I want to try this.
Okay.
Oh!
Cool. That's so cool.
Oh!
Look at the waves. You want to add some more white?
Heck yes. I will also manually work this a little bit. Just moving that wrapping
to
it a
the
bit.
side, yeah.
Oh, guys!
That's cool. It's looking
Oh.
really cool.
Do the top for a little bit.
Okay.
Or
Top full?
split. Yeah.
A top split?
Top split, yeah.
I'd buy this. Good job. I give you a ding. Ding. Yeah, this is so satisfying. Careful so that you don't flood the islands with air. Yes, we will have to be careful with the heat gun, for sure. For sure, for sure. So cool. Yeah, we'll have to be extra careful when we're blending it around the islands. Because we don't want it to go over the trees and then we have glossy trees, you know?
For the little islands, it might just happen.
But we can try, instead of blowing it there, we can try just swirling it. You know?
Yeah.
No. Can you use the straw? Not with the masks.
All right. I think that's a good like level 1 of some white.
I think we should add some more around the big island.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
You mind if I?
Yeah, go for it. Whoa! That's a lot.
I'll spread it.
So you're injecting a lot more than I injected. You're bold.
I am bold.
Use very light pressure.
You gonna blow? Because that went a lot more white than what we... I think we can handle a bit more.
Oh, we lost a tree into the ocean. Can you grab
no.
it?
Ah!
It wasn't nailed down. All right.
That's looking pretty cool.
Like, to me, that's like how waves would be for the big island. But I'm down to add some more because it doesn't really show up too much around the small islands.
Yeah. There can also just be a couple rogue waves here and there. Like, we have to make sure we don't like accidentally space them super evenly or
Ooh,
anything.
look at that. Do you see that
I like
one?
that. I like that.
All right, let me do another one. I'm like slowly squeezing it. Ooh, I got one.
That's cool.
Ooh, yeah.
Very
That was
cool.
good.
Trying to see if they can see them at all in the top down.
Can you see that?
You can kind of see like that one a little bit.
I really like that.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna like have at it for a bit.
Yeah, I think just have
I
at
think
it.
my helmet might get in the way.
Here, I'll switch to this camera for a little while. I'll go to main. And then I'll go to this one. And then you don't have to worry about your helmet.
Okay, I'm gonna do one right here. I'm kind of like injecting it in this squiggle low down, and I'm loving it. I don't want to do too many.
I also think it might be worth rotating the clock so you can see it from different perspectives. Because like one side's definitely have, you know, more waves and stuff. And right now, all of them are like equally spaced out from the island, so maybe do some closer or farther.
Yeah, this needs some more right here. Ooh, just wiggling it while injecting it?
Yeah.
Does it pretty good. Oh no. Something built up in between. There you go, that looks good. This island definitely needs some more right here.
The good news is it's all very forgiving, you know?
Yeah, and it's gonna like move and mix, and things are gonna happen after this regardless. There's resin things happening.
Exactly, we only have so much control.
Feel like, oh, that was a lot.
Yeah, that was a big boy.
It's like sometimes you don't know how much is like loaded on there, you know what I mean? Alright, cool.
All very forgiving.
You don't like it?
A couple of these, like this one right here in the middle, looks a little straight.
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
You're like, don't like how it turns out? Shake it around.
Yep.
And disperse it. Right now we have a tasteful amount of waves.
A tasteful amount. But should we do more? See what chat says. My instinct is a little bit more.
Yes. I'm gonna read chat for a little bit. More, no more. More, no more. Make it wavy. More waves. More. Okay. A few more.
A few more.
Just a little more. More out. No. Okay. Overwhelmingly, we are outvoted. Leave it. No more.
I think we should do more.
More. All right.
Again, especially because it's so like forgiving.
I'm gonna take the tip. I'm gonna start wiping it in between. I'm gonna start shaking it and injecting, shake and inject. There you go.
And I would be careful about injecting it like too low because we want it to be on the surface.
Yeah.
You know? And if it's too low, we don't want it to look like the waves are under the water.
Okay, I'll do that again. Up at the top. Whoop. Getting some bubbles.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna get some toothpicks. My words failed me for a bit. And with that, I'm gonna kind of like stab at the middle of the white that I want to drag out.
Yeah, and then drag it. I like
and then
that.
drag it. And kind of shape it a little bit.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
I think we need one right around here, right?
Yeah, I'm down.
I think this needs some waves and this needs some waves.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Wipe it first. Get the resin down at the bottom. I'm gonna make sure some's coming out. Okay. It's primed. It's flowing. And then we go. All right. Hey, was that better or crazier?
I think it's all the same.
Okay, cool.
And it can all be smoothed out, you know?
I like that. Should I wiggle it some?
Yeah, you can wiggle it some. Yeah. I think the wiggling helps a lot
Okay, cool.
to make it look like frothy.
All right, I'll do one right here.
Cool.
All right. Get the resin to the bottom. Wipe it off. Squeeze some so that some is coming out. Get past the air. All right, it's flowing and go. All right. I think this already has a good amount of like wiggle to it. No, more wiggles.
Yeah, more wiggles always good. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to main camera so I can like read some chats, see what people are thinking. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
That's what they're thinking.
That's what they're thinking.
I'm just gonna dip into the white with a toothpick
Yeah.
for these little islands. Because I just want like the tiniest amount of white.
We're wiggling. Lots of wiggling in chat.
Cool.
Looks like the water's flowing in a circle. You know, kind of is. Kind of is, like time.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to think like, should I choose like
I kind of like it being
where the
circular.
waves are coming from? Huh?
I kind of like it being circular.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just like satisfies my brain because it's a circle. More waves in between. I could see adding a few more in between.
Yeah.
Like I think we definitely have room to add more waves, and every time we've added more, I've liked it. Wiggle just a little bit. Waggle. Caitlin, did you draw a lot of waves in your mock-up? In my mock-up, I didn't individually draw waves. I just grabbed like resin texture and overlaid it onto the ocean color I made. It's a mythical island of circle waves, yes. It's the Bermuda Circle.
It's the Bermuda clock.
The Bermuda clock. Captain Morgan, thank you for the 27 months. Satan's Pegasus, thanks for the sub. Jim Rapipo, thank you for the sub. And Armored Pigeon, thank you for 29 months.
Yeah, I think just like playing with it, like sitting here and like guiding it, shaping it a little bit, that's doing some good things.
Yeah.
I might just do it like chunk by chunk.
I think so, yeah.
Do you want to get in here and do any of it?
Yeah, I'll get in there and do some. Do you want to read chats?
Yeah.
Alternate strategy, wiggle the clock, keep the syringe straight. We need a Juby statue on the island.
Oh yeah, chat has a good idea. Split screen. Split top.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. So you were just kind of like toothpicking?
Yeah, you got to be careful because you don't want it to drip.
Yeah.
Is it this? Yeah, this island I think needs a little bit of love around that wiggle. It needs to be extended out a little bit. Like grab in the middle and move it out.
Got it.
Yeah. All of the waves are happy little accidents.
Yeah, exactly.
Chat overall is like generally liking it though.
Cool.
I'm really glad.
I'm liking it too.
I can't wait until like the clock hand is on and it's spinning and everything.
That's when it's gonna look really finished.
Ooh, guys.
I think another reason why the circular waves like appeal to me is I feel like on an island, like there's waves crashing on all fronts in my brain. Like anywhere you have the edge of an island, there would be waves crashing.
There be waves.
There'd be waves.
There's a
Move the chair.
constant tornado in this area that's spinning around and always creating waves.
Yeah.
But it's nice. You want to go on vacation here too.
It's a nice tornado. It's a
It's
tornado.
tropical
Everyone loves
tornado.
it.
I can't believe how good the acrylic looks under the resin.
I know, right?
It's magical.
I know, like the texture is really cool.
Like as soon as we poured the resin in, magic happened.
That's what resin does, man.
Like, and it's not that much depth.
No. It looks way deeper than it actually is.
Yeah. Because there's already a lot of like texture.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, I'm going to activate mobile cam to give you like a feel of things. I'm gonna get as close in as I can, but I can't get in that close.
I guess you could always switch to the other one if you want. Oh, it was split view?
It was no, it was off. I think because the battery on here is critically low.
You want to swap it?
I'll give you a quick. Oh. All right. All right, both things are dead. I'll do a double battery swap here. Good thing I have extra batteries off to the side.
Good thing, baby. You're so prepared.
For now, I'll do split top while I get this booting again.
Yeah, and I'm just adding more waves, guys. It's like building up slowly but surely. I'm not sure how much you can see. Ooh, is this gonna get hot? It's getting a little toasty. I'm gonna split this clear into a couple cups so it doesn't overheat.
Ah, good idea. I just ordered us more plastic cups or paper cups.
Cool.
All right, let's see if this works now, guys. You ready?
I'm ready.
Ooh, yeah.
We wiggling. We squiggling.
Yeah, you can definitely see some like cool wave details.
Yeah.
And technically all of the islands are sitting nicely above the resin right now.
They are above the resin, technically, barely.
Barely. I'm so glad that we only poured in the amount that we did,
Me too.
because it was almost too much.
I know. I'm trying to add some like right along, like really close to the edge of the big island.
Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, I'm gonna swap to the
The macro?
macro.
Yeah. Now that we're doing detail work.
Because like you are making a huge difference, but just at a really small scale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how else to put it other than that. All right, since this doesn't have the best stabilization though, I'm gonna come intrude on your space
That's totally cool.
and set this up.
Huge but small. I'm gonna add a dot of white in the lake.
A lot of people are wanting us to add glow in the dark. What do you think about glow in the dark?
I think at this point, I don't know if we, like, if we had done it in the beginning, I think it'd be cool. But right now, I think it'd be hard to keep track of like which waves are glow and which aren't, and we might accidentally end up with all the glow on one side, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that ship has sailed. Also, the glow in the dark white is often kind of like yellow or green tinted. It's not
is.
as like pure white.
Oh yeah, you guys can see it now. You guys can see the waves we're adding. Tell me which island you're going to switch to if you switch.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can see that.
You can see it, nice.
It's subtle changes, guys. It's subtle.
It's subtle.
But like the details there.
Yeah.
Like let me take you guys on a little tour. Like look at that. And like you can totally see the different topography and stuff like that. And even like in the waves, like the high waves, the low waves. Isn't that freaking magical?
So cool. Now, do we want to do any blowing around?
I don't know, I think the wiggling's working pretty well. For some reason, like the bottom of the ocean really ended up with like an amazing texture, if that makes sense.
I think the putty that we just kind of smeared around, like, did a lot
I think
of
that
that.
island right there needs a little bit of help with the wave.
This one?
Right there.
Oh, the little guy.
Yeah, the little guy.
Up here?
Yeah. Because that wiggle there is like too concentrated. Yeah. Yeah, work it some. Nice. I like that. Picasso.
I think the only hard thing is a lot of the white is sinking. I don't know if it's just heavier.
Oh, white is sinking.
The
white
white
does sink. White sinks. This white in particular.
Huh.
Yeah, because this is
This is the pigment.
should we have used
It's this pigment. Yeah, it should.
I'm just realizing we did a whole bunch of experiments with like different mix-ins. And for some reason we always went with acrylic.
Flow acrylic.
Flow acrylic white.
We can mix up some flow acrylic white. We have some resin. Oh, it's getting warm though. This one's getting warm.
Let me get some flow acrylic white, and we can maybe get some touch-ups in.
Should I start mixing a few pumps?
No, we can use the one that's already there.
It's kind of hot though.
All right, a few pumps.
Okay.
Like 1 or 2 pumps of each.
It's gonna do 2 pumps of each. Whoop. More sticks. Yeah, the sunk white does still look cool, but it overall just kind of looks like more ocean texture. It doesn't look like waves. Now we could add some more white after this layer is cured. We could. It'd be nice to do it now. Yeah, chat also had the suggestion, and this is something we've done before too. We can always add it after it's cured.
Yeah, 100%. We can just like paint some on.
Yeah.
And the good thing about that method is you can paint it on. If you don't like it, wipe
Wipe it off, yeah.
Paint on again.
So, you know, we can try a little bit of this, but if
Yeah. Another
doesn't
thing
work-
that people do afterwards is they use Mod Podge to add like some wave texture
ooh,
on top.
that could be fun.
Yeah.
UV resin. Oh yeah, we could build it up with UV resin, kind of like we did in the Bob Ross paintings.
I don't know if I want to do that.
I don't know if I want to either.
All right, here's the white for mixing.
Okay.
I'm going to start, because I don't want it to fully cure with all those surface bubbles.
Yeah, you want to start popping
I'm
them?
going to start popping. Now, can this see any of the bubbles? Not from this direction. Oh well.
Is this? I think we have a white or white. You grab vanilla.
Oh,
Grab
okay.
the big bottle.
All right, go ahead and grab the white or white.
Okay.
Well, you can't really see it. Let's see if I can get you to the point where you can see the bubbles, so you can see me popping them. What angle works? This is why, like, Caitlin and I spend, it takes us so much longer to make projects, because we're always trying to, like, also trying to show and film things. And sometimes it's really hard to do that. Y'all are gonna have to be like, this maybe? Oh yeah! Oh, you can see the bubbles now. Oh, you're falling. Okay, I'll just hold you up. You'll be okay.
Do you want me to hold it for you?
No, yeah, look at this. Look at the bubbles.
Oh, this
They can
one's
see
not
them
open.
now.
I'll trust you.
Look at that. Bubble buster. That's pretty good, right? Heck yes. Let's see if we can find some more bubbles to pop. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's horrible. Let's blast it with fire. Did you go out of focus? Okay. All right, let's try this. We have to be very careful with this one, because we don't want to set the trees on fire.
How's the popping going?
It's going well. You can see it really well when things get popped. I think I popped all of the bubbles that will show up on camera, except for these. Oh, do you see a little bit of flames from the trees?
Oh gosh,
I did.
don't start a forest
I
fire.
saw a little bit. I saw a little bit. All right, well, I'm going to rotate it so that I can keep this angle and people can keep on watching bubbles pop, because it's really satisfying.
And I think I have a white ready.
Oh no, I can't turn it. It's going to mess up the leveling. Sorry, guys. Ooh, here's another angle. All right, one more bubble popping.
Okay.
Can you hold this steady?
Yeah. That one's a cat hair.
Ooh, that's looking pretty smooth,
Very
guys.
nice, very smooth.
All right, there's a lot of bubbles all over the place. I'm just gonna start getting them.
Yeah. And I'm gonna, do you think this is a good opacity? I mixed in some white flow acrylic to the resin.
It's probably best to like err on the side of not as heavy.
Yeah. I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna get a new syringe.
All right. Yeah, like the waves we added, they're there. You know, they've made an impact.
But I want even more.
One thing that's confusing, actually I thought about it more, it's not confusing anymore, but I'll share anyways. How does Doobie Hairs get out here?
It's from us. It's mostly from me. I bet it, like, look at my sleeves. There's a lot. Look at that.
Yeah, there's a lot on you. It's like Doobie sheds on you, and then you shed on everything else.
Yeah, exactly. The circle of life.
The circle of shedding.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. Do you want to,
Macro?
Macro, yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's looking a lot better with the bubbles.
Yeah, really smooth, really nice.
I'll do one more round later.
Kayla needs a workshop jacket? I do, that's a good idea. But what about everything else?
What, which area are you gonna aim for?
I'll do right here on this back side of the island first, because there's nothing right there.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and get that positioned. And I'm gonna do a quick zoom. Now fire away.
Okay.
And then fire the laser.
Okay, let me do a little squiggle. We'll see if this stays on the surface more.
Time will tell.
Yeah.
I mean, so far that's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, should I add some over where the other waves are? So we have some surface ones on top?
I think you could add some right here. I don't mind like the deep sunken waves. They almost look like reefs or something like that.
I don't mind them, but I want also surface waves.
You don't mind them, but the other, you're not fully satiated.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't believe how deep this looks.
Yeah. I want it to like go into that little crevice.
And I agree that I don't mind the conundrum. Like, I understand this isn't how waves work, but this makes us happy.
The roundness of the waves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
The wind is coming down from us. The central, like the wind is coming down like this. Whoosh. And it's like gusting in all directions. So everyone gets nice even waves.
There you go.
That's looking nice.
Maybe do I just keep going? I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe give the little ones some waves. Oops, I should focus on this. A little circle wave around it.
I'm gonna wiggle it.
Yeah, and you know, those islands, they're slightly shrunken. You know, they're kind of like, isn't mangroves a type of like island that has trees on it?
Yeah.
But they're kind of partially submerged?
Yeah, exactly. They got wet.
So there's a little bit of flooding on those islands. But that's okay.
That's okay.
I think all four, or all 8 of the little ones suffered a little bit of flooding. This one's looking good.
Mm-hmm.
That one's looking decent. Decent. So we used, when we were laser cutting these, we used shorter acrylic for the small islands. If we were to redo this, would you want to use higher acrylic?
I think so.
Even for the small ones? I think so too, because it'd make figuring out the height of everything easier.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't mind them being short. But yeah, it would have been easier to not flood them if they were a bit taller.
Yeah.
I do like that they're shorter than the bigger islands.
I think that what we could have done if we were doing this again, one thing I'd do differently is I would just layer up more of the clay,
Oh yeah.
of the plaster.
Yeah, you're right. That,
So they're like a little bit higher than this, but not as high as others.
yeah, that'd be good.
I think that'd be really good. I really like how the trees are turning out.
You mean how the tree's already turned out?
Well, like as the glue dries, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like that's looking a lot more finished once the glue's dry.
I agree.
Ooh, you're going out for some farther out waves. I like it.
Yeah. And like some I'm squiggling a lot and some I'm trying to keep a little bit
more
thinner.
linear. I kind of like that one more linear.
Yeah.
I like that.
So some are like fuzzier and some are sharper.
Yeah.
Can I rotate this?
It might make it unlevel.
Okay, then I'm gonna come around to the other side just because I feel like I can't see everything from that
Now,
side.
theoretically, since it's laser cut acrylic on a sheet of aluminum,
Theoretically, it should be level.
theoretically it should be level. Do I trust that? No.
No.
I don't trust it at all.
Do you want to do, you could probably do like split screen for a little while just so you can like chat with people more
Yeah,
easily.
I'm going to do this, but you're on that side, so you're going to be blocking. I'll go ahead and chat. I just have it kind of at a wide angle, so everything.
Okay.
The chat says flooded is fine. I like this. Some people are asking, is this going to be for sale? The answer to that is no. We become attached to the things that we make. It'd be so hard to give anything away. I don't know. Yeah, it's high tide.
High tide.
So much of chat says like it's high tide. Yeah. So I think that's great. Surfs up on island o'clock. Yeah, chat's kind of agreeing. The round wave pattern makes my brain happier. It's just very windy. The bird is going to get a great circling wind. Yeah, for sure. It needs to go up to on feelyourbutt.com. Okay, one thing that I could do on the side, perhaps, is start working on a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start that. I'll pull some birds, and do you know where the birds went?
On the wood block they were on before.
On the wood block on the floor?
On the wood block they were on before. It's the same block. They're right behind you, baby.
Oh, here. On the table saw. Okay. Let me clear an area. The table's getting a bit messy. That's okay. And then I'm going to grab. Do you know where the Posca pens went? Oh, they're right here. There. And then I'm going to try painting a bird.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was, I thought it was still close up.
It was, but I was just going to change it off for a little bit while I focus on the bird.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm blocking you guys.
Okay, and engage. All right, so here are the birds. I'm going to try and add a little bit of a beak detail.
And if it doesn't work, we'll just do a solid white one.
I also realized that these Posca pens might need a little bit of priming. I think that worked though. This one has a little bit of a beak color.
I think you might need a darker color.
I think darker. That's why I have spares. And we cut these out on our vinyl cutter. Whoa, oh man.
That's a lot of paint.
That's why I did it on this test stick.
Smart.
Okay. Ah, let go. It said, I'm hungry. All right, what do you think about that? This looks like it has a bloody face.
I think you did his whole head.
You know.
It's gonna be hard to get just the tip.
This one, I got just the tip on this one. Is it too subtle?
Let me look at it in person.
It looks like a duck now.
It doesn't bother me.
All right.
I don't think, if I'm being honest, I don't think it'll really show up.
Oh man. But the people who watched will know.
They'll know it's there.
And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of gray to its wings like that. Oh yeah, the gray makes the difference. Can they even see?
Well, I think the one you're doing is out of focus. There you go. Do we like it?
I like it in person.
Yeah, I feel like on camera, it kind of just makes it like we're going for hyper realism here. Not hyper realism, but like we're going for more realistic than cartoony, and I worry it looks a little cartoony.
Oh man. Okay, I'm just gonna block it for now.
Also, are you like referring to a photo of seagulls and like where their wings get darker?
Yeah,
You are?
in my head. Guys, do we like it? Just do a white bird?
I kind of think white, it looks better. Yeah, I don't like it, sorry.
Oh man, okay. Painted bird or white bird, guys?
I like, yeah.
Oh man, I don't like it. I like it with a gray, prefer white. Gray is great touch. All white is good, I like it, white. Looks good the other way, painted, just white. Oh my gosh, it's contentious. It's contentious, but more white. I'll do a poll.
I'm pretty strongly leaning towards just white. I think it looks like a coloring book.
I understand that.
Purple. I think it was worth a shot.
Okay, here. I'm gonna deactivate this. I'll go back to a Caitlin view to see what progress she's made.
I think I'm almost done. I'd say keep it relatively wide because I'm bouncing around a lot.
Yeah, I'm keeping it pretty wide. I'll do a poll though. Check reference, use black. Let me see.
Yeah, I think black is more accurate, but I still don't know if I would like it.
Oh, it is
It's
black
like a
on the ends.
dark gray.
Oh yeah, it's more, and it's just on the tip.
Oh, I thought you were going for the tip and it just bled.
Oh no, I was doing the whole side.
Oh, yeah. See, this is why I asked if you had a reference. Oh, no. Whose battery's dying?
It's me.
Well, baby, that
no.
might determine.
Guys, my helmet's running out of steam.
Evan's battery's dying. Do you want to swap to your other mask?
Do we have the spare from Sophia?
In that box, but I think it's a little faster to go to this. Especially because we're almost done. Sorry, the beeping will stop soon. He's just swapping his mask. The beeping will stop soon. He's holding his breath.
Alrighty.
We're good. Red alert, levels critical. Yeah.
I mean, you want to know, right?
You got a what?
You want to know.
Yeah, you want to know that it's getting low. Now the good news is I think I might be done here.
Wow.
So, I don't know. What do you think? Like, I don't know if you need to get down the...
I want to do it anyways.
But what if I think we're like, I think we're done. Like, I think we're actually done.
We're actually done?
Yeah. I mean, just It'll take you less time to come look than it will to set up the mask. So,
Ooh, I like it.
like, I don't know if we need to add more.
Gosh, so. Let's give them a top-down view. Let's zoom it in a little bit. Do you guys like it?
I think it shows up even more in the, I might do like a handheld
Yeah.
camera where I can kind of rotate.
It's great, loving it.
Okay. So you can see the details a lot more in this camera, if it would focus. If it would focus, there we go. So you can see there's actually like a lot of waves added. They don't all show up on the top down because it's kind of far away. Take you over to this side. You can see there's a lot of white added around the islands. Now, I think even my new waves are sinking somewhat. Again, that's not a bad look, but if we do want surface waves, we might have to add them more tomorrow once it's cured. But I feel like with this level of waves, I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at.
Yeah. I'm also running a poll right now about the bird.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna like breathe in.
And then
Normally,
talk
and
out
then
the
talk?
mask, yeah.
And right now the white bird is winning at 66% instead of 33% painted. So white is winning by far.
Okay. Yeah, that's my gut. Because I feel like the white is not offensive. The painted could be offensive.
Yeah, I get that.
The painted's a little bad. It's nothing against you, it's just the Posca markers can't go thin enough, you know, especially
Yeah,
on the wings.
yeah.
I think that it's just, we just don't have the right materials.
Yeah.
And I don't think the white looks bad.
And I think this looks good. I don't think we should add any more waves.
I don't think we should. If we do want to add more, like we'll look at it once it's cured
Yeah.
and see did the waves sink more, how things changed.
Yeah.
And if we do add more, we'll do it then.
But for now, we just need some patience, and we'll check in once this resin cures.
Yes.
All right, let's see how things changed overnight.
Not much, really.
Of all of the resin creations we've ever made, I think this changed the least overnight, strangely.
Honestly, the waves, they pretty much stayed in place.
Yeah. I love how it turned out. And one thing that's really interesting, sometimes when I overheat gun a piece, there kind of is this like little bit of a shimmer on top. And like, that's something that I've not liked in the past, but I actually like the surface finish of this now. It's not fully smooth.
Oh, you're right.
Interestingly, you see that?
Yeah. I don't mind it though. It's like microwaves.
Microwaves.
Microwaves. Okay, baby, you ready to add the clock hands and our little seagull and show them the final piece?
Let's do it. All right, the moment of truth. Did we break it while we were making this? I don't think so. I have faith.
I think, moment of truth. Is it a clock?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Moving?
Yes. Yes.
Look
the
at it
bird's
go!
flying.
Yeah!
The bird has launched, people.
The bird is launched.
The eagle has
awesome.
left the nest. The seagull has left its roost.
The seagull is searching for fries.
Do you have fries? Do you have fries? Mine?
Mine? That's awesome.
Awesome.
That looks so cool.
It looks so cool. We have made something so spectacular in the time that we had. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm really proud of this.
This is everything I wanted.